You are watching Ardmore football on the KICM network. It's Friday Night Lights and the Ardmore Tigers. Ardmore football is brought to you by 580 To Go, Applebee's, Ardmore Plumbing Supply, Craddock Funeral Home, Exceptional Community Hospital. Ardmore football is also brought to you by Stillwater Milling, Bank First, Harvey Douglas Funeral Home, United Ag and Turf, Communications Federal Credit Union.
This drive, Tigers getting it off. That's Laster. He bounces off to the left. He's at the 20, at the 10, the 5, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 1.
Ardmore football is also brought to you by Barrett Mortgage, Kerr Pumps, XL Therapy, Southern Oklahoma Oral Surgery, First National Bank, Southern Tech, First Bank and Trust.
Okay, they're going to hand it off to Stubblefield. Hold on to the ball. He picks it off the bounce. He's at the 20, the 15, the 5. Touchdown for the freshman!
Ardmore football is also brought to you by Sandler's Collision, Stort's Family Dentistry, the Bramlett Agency, Washington Dental, Hunter Heat and Air, the Station Sports Bar, Taco Casa, and Todd's Lake Country H&A.
Ball. He's in the pass formation. Got a man open. Is it on the money? Yes, it is. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Ardmore Tigers.
Now let's take you to the field with the voice of the Ardmore Tigers, Cedric Bailey.
Hello and welcome to our broadcast. We are here in Altus, Oklahoma, and getting ready for our matchup tonight. The Ardmore Tigers in action as they are taking on the Altus Bulldogs. By the way, our pregame is being brought to you by Exceptional Community Hospital with their streamlined check-in process. Your wait time is shorter than traditional hospital settings. Exceptional Community Hospital, where somebody as exceptional as you deserves our care. We see if we're going to go ahead and get with Coach Newby right now. So let's go ahead and check in with the head coach of the Ardmore Tigers, Josh Newby.
Hello and welcome to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM, the big station. And of course, we want to say thank you to our sponsor of the pregame show. That's Exceptional Community Hospital. With their streamlined check-in process, your wait time is shorter than traditional hospital settings. Exceptional Community Hospital, where someone as exceptional as you deserves our care. Now, let's go ahead and hear from the head coach of the Ardmore Tigers, Coach Josh Newby. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm so glad to have you with us. And let's talk about how this season is looking. You guys had a chance to go to Duncan and scrimmage on last Thursday. And what did you see?
I'll tell you what, first of all, we've got big hopes and dreams. And the kids have really prepared well and practiced well. We went to Duncan the other night and had a great scrimmage. And they got after us a little bit, and that's exactly what we needed because it got our kids' attention, and we plan on having a great week of preparation this week. But I thought the scrimmage went well. It showed our strengths, and it also showed our weaknesses.
Yeah, you want to be able to know where you got to work at, because if you go in scrimmage against a team and it's like, man, it's a piece of cake, then you forget what it takes to get to the next level. So that way you're working your way in the right direction.
Yeah, I've always believed in that. I always like to scrimmage people that are hard. We've scrimmaged Lawton High before and Piedmont and these big schools, and it kind of lets you know where you're at and what you need to do.
All right, we open up our season. We're on the road. The first 2 games on the road. We'll be in Ada next week, but right now we're traveling to Altus to take on the Bulldogs. And I tell you what, these last 2 years, these matchups, you've walked away out of there with your shirt on your back, I should say.
Yeah, I tell you what, last year they led the entire game, and we were fortunate enough right there at the end to come back and win it 27-26, and great ball game, and And again, out there at Altus Friday night, we better be ready to play because it's going to be a tough environment, and our kids are excited though.
Definitely is. Let's talk about their roster and what they bring to the table. I was told that they got a quarterback that's about 6'4", and he's about 200 and he's 180 pounds, and he's the coach's son. And the head coach is Jeremy Reed, and his son's name is Jamon Reed. So let's talk about him.
Yeah, I think his name's Jamin. I tell you what, I'm very impressed by him. First of all, Coach Reed's a great football coach, and so I know his son is going to be a great player. And you can tell on that first scrimmage tape that he's throwing the ball really well, making good decisions, and he has a big upside for his future.
His targets is, of course, Jamil Alexander. He wears number 6, and we was told he's got a vertical threat and shifty, like getting him the ball on tunnels.
Yeah, I tell you what, number 6 is a talented player, and also number 4, Camden Lane, I think is a very good football player. But you can't forget that running back, DJ Wilson, who's, I think he had 12 to 1,400 yards rushing last year on their season. So, and he's hard to tackle. So, we're going to have our hands full because they play a game that's sideline to sideline, like everybody in the country is doing. Spreading the football out, getting their athletes the ball in space. So, it's going to challenge us. We better tackle well in space.
I remember him well on last year, and we was trying to figure out how we was going to stop him. And I think that game came down to your team, the Tigers, having the ball on the final possession, and then the defense coming up making a stand.
We got lucky making that stand. I think we blocked a field goal there at the end of the game to win it. And, it was a heck of a ball game, a good way for us to start, but hopefully we can do it again.
Let's talk about your starting lineup for the Ardmore Tigers. You're bringing back your quarterback, Kadrian Miller, and he is going to be back there. This is his 3rd year. You started him as a freshman. Let's talk about Kadrian. He's going to be wearing the number 13 this year.
Yeah, we love Kadrian. It's actually Kadrian's birthday week, so he's actually turning 16 this week. And he's been starting for a long time. We're expecting him to, take the reins, be a great leader, and run our offense and get after it.
Now, also on the team is you bring about Damian Cohey.
Yeah, Damon, number 2, is a running back for us and very explosive. He had a very good scrimmage. He blocked well. He ran well. He's got a big upside. Very excited about number 27, Tyson Laster. He's been starting since he was a freshman as well, and I think he's going to have a great season and very excited about him because he's just a football junkie. He absolutely loves football. And, we're excited about a lot of kids. Jermaine Stubblefield and Matt Felder. A lot of kids have been working hard, and I'm really excited about the things they can do.
Let's talk about your seniors. You got the perfect number, which is 7. And let's talk about them. I see also Jason Payne. He's a senior.
That's right. We've got 7 seniors. I wish we had more. We're working on that as a program to retain more kids and to get more kids out, which I think is everyone's battle around the country. But we're fortunate to have those 7 kids. And Jason Payne's a great senior for us. He flies around. He's physical on defense. He plays our outside linebacker position. And then, we've got a kid named Benson Lee who's starting at left guard for us. And Benson's been a leader for us. Great student at the high school, great leader. Our right guards is also a senior, Kieran Ballard, and Kieran's been doing a good job. He's kind of the communication device we have up front. He makes a lot of calls, so very excited about some of those seniors.
All right, and that's on offense. What about your defense? You lost Javon Singleton. He's gone to Southwest College in Weatherford, Oklahoma. So who's going to be on the defense and having to stop everything right up the middle?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're a little younger on defense than I want to be, but we're going to utilize our quickness. We've got a lot of kids up front that are really quick, and Nathaniel Guzman. We've got Killian Bridges, who's an absolute star in the weight room, so we're needing him to be a star in those A gaps, create a firm deal there for us. And then, in the linebacker positions, it's big missing Javon Singleton. He was such a great player for us, so we've got Marcus Ford there, and we also have a freshman that's going to see playing time in DeRay, Washington. DeRay had one of the best scrimmages I've ever seen of a freshman last week in Duncan, Oklahoma. He's going to be a special player for us. He's a great kid, got a great family, and then I'm really excited about our secondary. I think we've got some good players back there, and Jermaine Stubblefield and Tyson Laster and Keziah Andrews and Marcus Addison.
Gotcha. Last but not least, as we wrap up the coaches show here on KICM, as we're getting ready for this matchup between the Altus Bulldogs, we got to talk about your staff, what it takes to get the job done.
I really love our staff. We've been together. Some of us have been together for 27 years at Ardmore High School. We've given basically our entire career to this high school, and a lot of the people that I have coached in the past are now coaching on the staff, and Josiah Custer and Ryan Keaton. But we've got a great staff. Josiah Custer calls our plays. He's our offensive coordinator, and then we have co-defensive coordinators in Grant Naylor and Alex Doby, and Coach Doby's going to call it on Friday night. And then our special teams coordinator, Zach Berth, who's one of the best history teachers in the state of Oklahoma. He's dynamic, and the kids love him. So we've got a good staff. Coach Wayne Rogers is an Ardmore graduate. So we've got actually 3 Ardmore graduates on the staff.
All right, gotcha. And by the way, Coach Berth's son, Jack, is on the team, too. He wears number 25, and he's running back and linebacker. And, of course, he gave us an exciting play last year. But listen, folks, hey, we've been talking with Coach Josh Newby of the Ardmore Tigers. It's game time here in Altus as the Tigers take on the Bulldogs. And I want to say thank you, Coach, for being with us today.
All right, thank you, and thank you for everything you do.
Go Tigers. We'll be right back. Keep it right here, and thank you to all of our sponsors.
Exceptional Community Hospital. Your Ardmore Hospital is now open. We're a full-service hospital focused on addressing the healthcare needs of the community. We offer a wide range of care, including on-site labs and radiology services. You can count on friendly and caring staff, experienced physicians, and personalized care plans during a hospital stay or emergency visit. Plus, our streamlined check-in processes keeps your wait to a minimum. Exceptional Community Hospital Ardmore, because someone as exceptional as you deserves our care.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
Southern Tech, your community technology center, takes this unique opportunity to recognize all our students and alumni participating in local athletic events. We see you. You are sports announcers, videographers, trainers, band members, cheerleaders, or Pom Squad members. You are team members on the field or court, and you are avid fans in the stands. Beyond our walls, you are still Southern Tech students, and we root for you. Southern Tech, where education empowers.
You don't see big banks doing what 1NB does. We're a community bank. We're here to serve the community. We see where we can help people and what they're really doing in their businesses. Our dedication to making sure that our community, where we live, where we work, is successful is a primary purpose of our bank. First National Bank cares about me and my community. I love living in a small community. I'm going to choose a small bank with people that care about the same community that I care about. First National Bank is my community bank.
And welcome to Ardmore Tiger Football here on KICM. I'm Cedric Bailey, and I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us for our brand new season opener here in the season of 2025. And I don't know about you, but I'm very excited. Before I get started, I want to send a few shout-outs. Thank you to Mr. Phil Summers, who was the voice of the Ardmore Tigers for many years, and to Mr. Our good friend, Mr. Billy Bean. I can't forget Billy Bean. But right now, we see the Tigers running out on the field right now. And joining me all the way from the great city of Atoka, Oklahoma, the voice of the Wampus Cats, so you name it, Michael Gabbard. What's up, Michael?
Well, I'm so glad to be here today, and it is the start of football season. I mean, everybody's been waiting months and months and months for this, and we're finally getting a fresh start. We've got college football in the banks this weekend. We've already had games last weekend. I mean, it's that time. I'm so excited about football this year.
That's right, and to our Sooner fans that are checking us out as well, hey, listen, we are just so glad to have you with us. Hey, meanwhile, we want to take this time to say a special thank you to our sponsors for our pregame, and that is Exceptional Community Hospital with an on-site lab and radiology suite. Exceptional Community Hospital has the resources provided for fast, reliable care when you need it the most. Remember, Exceptional Community Hospital. And believe it or not, Michael, I had a moment where I had to go earlier this year, and they took care of me, okay?
Good.
So I want to say thank you for returning back. Now, our kickoffs is being brought to you by Todd's Lake Country Heating and Air. Todd's Lake Country Heating and Air, serving Southern Oklahoma for over 20 years of experience with fast response times and competitive prices. Visit them, that's TLC, Todd's Lake Country HVAC.com for more information. Again, we have all kinds of sponsors we want to welcome on board this year that's covering Ardmore Tiger football. I want to say hello to 580 to go, Applebee's, Ardmore Plumbing, Harvey Douglas, Stillwater Milling, Bank First, United Ag and Turf, Communications Federal CU, Baird Mortgage, Kerr Pumps, Excel Therapy, Southern Oklahoma Oral Surgery, First National Bank, First Bank and Trust, Sanders Collision, Storage Family Dentistry, the Bramlett Agency, and welcome our new sponsor. We want to say hello to Chris and Tanya right there at the Station Sports Bar and Grill for being on board. They're going to be covering our halftime. So, hey, if you're there and you're watching this game on tonight, we're glad to have you here. Now, Michael, we just saw that the captains were out on the field for the Ardmore Tigers. And this year, number 11, Gino Odom. And then we have number 50, Kieran Ballard, and number 68, Benson Lee, are our captains. And looks like the Tigers are going to be defending the south end zone, where the Bulldogs, where they're wearing blue and white, will defend the north zone. Tigers wearing solid white tops, red bottoms, and looks like the Tigers going to kick the ball.
Well, and you start off on defense. That means you get the ball at the second half. And if you can get some momentum, get a stop here on this first offensive possession for Altus, then you set yourself up nice for the rest of the game. So I always say that this very first kickoff, especially if you're the one kicking versus receiving, it's always the most important of the game.
You're right about that. And one thing about this field, if you notice it, fans, it's an all-grass field. Most fields we play on are on turf fields, but this is one of the few. Let's see, our kicker's number 22. His name is Lisandro Hernandez. He's a sophomore. And ladies and gentlemen, Ardmore Tiger football is on the air on KICM. The ball is going to be spotted at the 30-yard line, picked up by Altus. And good job by the Tigers. Look like that is going to be number 9, Kazai Andrews with the tackle on that. And they're going to be hit at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, well, good field position once again for Altus to start this game off. I say once again, it's the very first one, but good field position to start things off. So, again, you got to be very methodical defensively here for Ardmore in the very first defensive play and really set the tone to this game.
Quarterback is number 12. That's the coach's son. His name is Jamon Reed. And, of course, the coach said, from our report said he's very intelligent. Don't be fooled because he's about 6'3", 6'4", and a freshman, and they're going to keep the ball and run it right at the middle. He eludes 2 defenders, and looks like the Tigers on the defense come up with a good tackle on that one. Looks like that is going to be Matt Felder for the tackle for the Tigers.
That time they set contained to the outside and really watched the quarterback. You had 5 set off in the wide receiver slot.
Pass is underway. It's going to be caught, but he cuts across the middle. They got to try to get him. Got to get these tackles down, and that's, again, a good tackle, shoestring tackle by the Tigers. That's Jermaine Stubblefield on that one.
And just swirling defense here to start the game.
Yes, it is, Michael, and I tell you what, I sure appreciate you being here. As you see, they're going with the no huddle there, so they're going pretty fast. That pass was caught by number 6, Jamel Alexander, and according to the report, they said he's a vertical threat shifty, so that's what we just saw then. 3rd down and 10. He's back, looks to the right, throws the ball. It's going to be caught, and he goes out in front of the bench, but not a first down. He's going to be, I look like going to give him a gain about 7 on that one, Michael.
You figure here at midfield, your first drive of the season, you're going to go for it right here. I don't think there's any question about it. No punt. And it's going to be 4th down, and they're going to try to go for the attempt here. I do not blame them here once again.
They're going to go for it. So the Tigers got to do a little bit better job on the defense and see if they can come in there and try to make something happen. Again, their coach is signaling the plays to them at this time. They're going to come up to the line. Head coach is Jeremy Reed. Got a receiver in the back, 3 on the right. He's going to keep it run to the left, and he sees an opening, and he's going to get the first down. And the Tigers making the tackle. Again, looks like that is going to be Matt Felder leading the way for the Tigers on that one.
Again, that's kind of a position at the very beginning. It's a tone-setting play, 4th down. You've converted 1 now.
So the ball's going to be inside the Tigers' territory on the 42-yard line. Hand it off to the running back. And good job by the tackles on the Tigers. Looks like that is going to be Jay Sean Payne on the tackle for the Tigers. Jay Sean is one of the seniors for Ardmore on this year. So this is going to be about the 6th play on this drive. They started it off at their own 45-yard line. Got a man in motion. He goes to the right. Quarterback throws it. There he is, cutting across the middle again. Multiple Tigers in on that action right there, Michael. Looks like that was going to be Killing Bridges on the tackle on that one for Ardmore. So it's be 3rd down and about 3. Let's say 3rd and 2.
Little screen action right there, and I wouldn't doubt if I see them go right back to it.
That's right. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He cuts left. He's working that right side of the line. Tigers going to have to make some type of adjustment on that, Mike. That's a 1st down for Altus, so that's their 2nd 1st down here in the game.
Well, they're starting to find a little success here in these dump-off plays.
Quick pass, it's caught. And that is going to be close for a 1st down. Now, when we played them last year, the last 2 years, this game has went down to the wire. Tigers got to be ready on defense as they're coming up right now. Reed looks over to his the coach to get the play. This time they got 5 receivers to the right, Michael.
Yeah, just 3 offensive linemen.
I think they're going to try to throw a little screen and set it up real quick. That's what it is right there. And you defend that, you got to figure out, hey, do I got enough guys that's being able, because that's like having a convoy going down on the right side. So one way to stop it is somebody's got to break through there and mess his timing up, Michael.
You almost have to overload that side defensively and send somebody through on that play.
Quick pass across the middle this time. Good job by the Tigers. Again, that is Max Felder coming up with the tackle for the Tigers on that one. So it's going to be 2nd down. Let's go with 2nd down and about 8 on that one. Tigers defense making an adjustment. If you just joined us, no score in this game. 8 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the 1st period. Got a reverse going around. He's got one man to beat, and he spins in for a touchdown, and the Bulldogs strike first.
What a play.
Touchdown is scored by Cayman Lane. Like I said earlier, he's their favorite receiver. They want to get the ball to him in some space early.
Yeah, just a great play and a great look. Again, they went to those little short dump-offs, little trickery plays early in this first drive, and a lot of them worked out, obviously, on that 4th down, which was the biggest play because it kept the drive alive.
Yes, it did. So now they're going to go for the extra point attempt. Waiting on the snap, and the kick's on the way. I tell you what, they're taking their time on it. Hey, look at this, Mike. They got a guy running on there. Somebody forgot to tell them they're kicking the extra point.
Looking for the helmet.
That's what it was. So he gets to his spot. Plenty of time. The kick is going to go through the uprights, and it's good. Our score with 8:52 left in the 1st period. It's Altus 7, Ardmore 0. We'll be right back on KICM.
Hunter Supertex has been here since 2006 and will be here to provide you excellent service for your home service needs. Who said you need to sweat over getting a new HVAC system? With our special financing options fitting every budget. Oh, and did we mention you won't need to leave your comfy spot? Stay right there on your couch. Free estimates and financing, all from your sofa. Hunter Supertex, making home comfort a breeze. Go visit huntersupertex.com and schedule online today.
The station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice-cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street. Open 7 days a week. The station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. Want to say thank you so much for watching, and all Tiger fans that are with us here. We're in Altus, Oklahoma, and the Bulldogs scored first with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left. It's going to be a squib kick up the middle. Will it go 10 yards, or did the Tigers jump on it?
I don't think it did before he touched it.
I don't think it went 10 yards. The ball was spotted
there's
at
no
the
flag.
No.
There's no flag. Maybe he didn't touch it there before the line crossed, and that's what they're having the conversation about right now.
Wait a minute. He kicked it from the 40, Michael. And so if it got to the 50.
Yes, if it got to the 50, it's clear, but I thought he touched it prior to that. And this is the reason why I wish I set up replay whenever I come.
I know that's right. Looks like and Jonathan Spears, number 12, was right there to jump on the ball. It's a good thing that he was alert on there to make sure that they're ready. So Altus is throwing the playbook and everything they can except the kitchen sink at us, Michael, right now.
I thought he touched it at the 48, but
it looks like our defense is back out there.
And I do believe they are going to give it to him, yep. So I could have been wrong.
Yeah, it was close. If he touched it, which we didn't have the replay on there. So it's going to be the Bulldogs. No, it's going to be Ardmore's ball. Miller's the one that gets it. He's going to run to the right side. Good job. You know what? He was right because 9 yards. They had to go 10 yards, Michael. Yeah. That's what it was.
I had thought they had touched at the 49. And originally it looked like by the coaches on the sidelines that Altus had the football back. So, yeah, really, really lucky Ardmore got that back. It was a very close play. And I guarantee you Altus is going to look to go back to that at some point here in this first half if they're able to score again.
Well, the good thing is on that run by Kadrian Miller, he was able to get the ball down to the 38-yard line. Nice run. Good heads up by him on that. They're going to hand it off again, and this time there's no gain on the play. It looks like Altus, number 61, was on to make the tackle for the Bulldogs, and that is Tayden Reddick, the senior. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Looking at Ardmore in the backfield and looking at the side over here, number 15 for Ardmore is going to be Jaden's right. Don't be surprised if Miller hooks up with him and gets the ball. Got a man in motion, that's Cohee. And Miller's going to step back and get 4 yards on that play. He started to go back, but he saw an opening and went for it, Michael.
Kind of a really slow developing quarterback run, and it's a designed run as well. But we haven't even addressed the elephant in the room. The weather is so beautiful today.
Yes, it is.
Considering we've seen nothing but 100-degree weather pretty much through all of Oklahoma the last month and a half to 2 months. 82 degrees at kickoff today. I mean, it's just a beautiful evening for the very start of the season.
All right. Let's see. Tigers with the ball, 3rd down and about 6 on it. And he's going to pitch it off to Laster, and he gets it. Good run. Miller kind of got hit a little late, but he pitched it before he went down. And there's Tyson Laster. I was just about to call his name, Tiger fans. And he comes to the play like Superman to get the job done.
It reminds me of watching like old school Nebraska or Oklahoma, does it not?
Now, Nebraska played last night. I watched them late last night.
That was a good game. I tell you what, I think Matt Rule actually goes into pregame coaches talks saying, all right, boys, let's keep it to within 3.
That's Big Ten football. Here we go. Miller is up under the center. Cohee goes in there to the right. He handed off. Laster going to go to the left side of the line. Good job by the block for the Tigers. Number 74, Jacoby Jefferson. He's a junior. Got him listed at 6'5", 290. Hey, that'll get you to the D1 level if you keep that going on, Michael. On the right side is going to be Shanoa Joe, number 74 for the Tigers. Right here on the left side, Cohee in motion. And I think they're going to draw the Bulldogs offside, and if it is, it's going to be first a movement of the chains. So it is against Altus. 5-yard penalty, so instead of 2nd down and about 7 or 8.
2nd down and 2 technically, considering where the ball was spotted.
I'm going to go with a long 3 on that one.
And
they got to get inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're saying 2nd down and 2 right now.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's a long 2. Miller up under the center. Would be good if we can get in on the drive here. He fumbles the ball, picks it up, run. He's got room to run. Ooh. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage, Michael?
I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, but luckily because, I mean, it was broken up in the backfield. He almost lost 2 there and was able to scramble away from 2 tackles there as the ball went out.
Yes, he did. A lot of counter moves by the Tigers right there. Also in the backfield is going to be number 7, Matt Felder. Our score right now is Altus 7, Ardmore 0. We got 5 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the first period. He's going to hand it off, and it's close. He got close to it. Looks like that was Matt Felder. And we're going to be calling his name quite a bit tonight, Michael, because he's playing defense and he's playing offense.
I think they're saying he's a little bit short, but
You know
to
what?
me it looks like it's right on the line.
I know. I would call for a measurement.
I would ask for a measurement right here.
I would call for a measurement. They're going to go for it. I do a quick snap up the middle, and he does. Good job by the offensive line, and I believe that's Ford, our center, who did a great job.
Yeah,
that's what you got to have right there.
Old HC said, we don't need no confirmation. We'll just get it here.
Yes, and that is Marcus Ford, one of the players there. Ballard is the one that's the center. He's the captain, and he's number 50, leading the way right there. Nice handoff. And the Tigers, there's a flag on the play. He got down to the goal line. Tigers had signaled touchdown, but the official's going to give us a call. They're going to say holding, and it's going to go against the Tigers. They're going to back it up. One of the linemen, they said, was the ones that was charged with the holding on there, and that's going to back him up.
You know, I know we're just now getting the year started. Game 1, you got 2 road games back-to-back.
Yep.
Altus, and then you got a really tough Ada game next week.
Ada's playing Durant on tonight, by the way.
Yeah, that one's going to be a good one.
We'll give you some scores a little later on. Miller, first down and goal with the pitch. There's Cohey. He's got room. If Jefferson can get the block, and he's going to go in. Touchdown, Ardmore Tigers. No flags on the play. Nice play call. Good response by the Ardmore Tigers. So the pride is here. You hear them on the field and playing. Looks like that was about a 9-play drive. Again, I want to let you know that all of our scoring recaps is provided to you by Ardmore Plumbing and Supply. Ardmore Plumbing and Supply has been a staple in Ardmore for almost 50 years. Your local owners and operated plumbing supply store is Ardmore Plumbing Supply. Waiting on the kick from Hernandez at this time. Snaps on the way. He bobbles it, and he's going to run it. He could get to the end, and he gets it. Two-point conversion. It's good.
He's in.
All right, we got a new score. The Tigers with 4 minutes and 39 seconds.
Can you believe that? 8 points on 2 busted plays.
Well,
how about that?
Good job. I believe that was Jay Sean Payne, the holder. We'll be right back. Ardmore Tiger football here on 97.7 KICM.
Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery has been caring for the people of Southern Oklahoma for over 40 years. As board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Wallace and Dr. Sutherland have the highest level of expertise in the removal of wisdom teeth, placement of dental implants, facial injuries, corrective jaw surgery, jaw pain, and facial cosmetic surgery. By continually learning innovative techniques and utilizing the most up-to-date technology, they are able to provide world-class oral and facial surgery right here in Southern Oklahoma. To discuss your oral or facial surgical needs, call the experts at Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery.
At Barrett Mortgage, you're not just a client, you're family. Your local mortgage experts, Kat and John Terry and Tim Barrett, have 50-plus years of combined experience in making things stress-free, with fast approvals and options tailored just for you. First-time buyers, refinances, federal loan programs, and more. Barrett Mortgage will guide you every step of the way. Your friendly and local mortgage lenders is Barrett Mortgage. For reviews, contact info, and more, visit barrettmortgagegroup.com. Barrett Mortgage, where we treat you like family.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger football here on 97.7 KICM. If you stepped away, Ardmore Tigers responded after the Bulldogs scored on a 60-yard drive. And now the Tigers, they were able to take the ball at the 49-yard line. And now the ball is going to be kicked. Here comes Altus. He's going to run to the right side. Good job getting down. He misses. And that's a good tackle right there by the Tigers. At least hold him up to force him out of bounds. And now the officials hit the whistle at this time. Michael, what do you think after that drive we just saw, brought to you by Ardmore Plumbing and Supply?
Well, again, 8 points off of 2 busted plays. You go into the next offensive drive telling your team, hey, listen, we got extremely lucky on those 2. However, we've got to clean things up a little bit, try to get the ball moving, kill some clock, because right now with an 8-point lead and the way this offense runs, having a 1-point, 2-point lead could feel like a 10-point game for a opposing defense.
You're right about that, and man, I'm sure glad you're here today. Got some shout-outs to our folks listening back there in Carter County. Shout out to our guy, Dion Broadus. He's on board, so we got to send a shout out, Dion, and Robert Manley, too, as well. Looks like we had a penalty on that play, and it's probably going to be called on Altus. Brad Hayes was the one that came up with the tackle, and it is going to be called on Altus. So they're going to start this drive. They call false start. How do you have a false start on a kickoff, Michael? I had to think about that's what he just said. Let's just say it was all sides, okay? Back it up 5 yards. Again, this time he lobbed that one up there, and that's going to get by the Tigers. Good block by the receiver on Tyson Laster. Held him up, Michael.
Beautiful play right there to the outside. Got it towards the painted numbers of the 30-yard line. Actually, the 32, I think, is where they're going to mark it.
Yeah, the ball was on the 13-yard line, so that was basically almost 20 yards on that play. Tigers got a little bit do better job on the gut up. There goes the quarterback. And that was a good tackle by the Tigers. Looks like that is going to be number 8, and number 8 for Ardmore is DeRay Washington.
Well,
he's a freshman.
Yeah, well, early on here, offensively for the Bulldogs, they're finding a way to split this zone that Ardmore is running, and I'm wondering if at any point they plan on getting away from it.
There goes the pass. It's out. There you go with the good tackle. Tyson Laster was able to do that. Now, I want to ask you a question about this, Michael, because you know about this game. You know, we have these different rules now. You got to wear the helmets that are a little bit different and everything, and then they practice in pads on the top, but they don't really get a chance to do the tackles like we did back in the day.
Right.
So you got to really get ready. There's a pass. He's going to go right. Got 2 guys standing here. He's going to throw the ball, and he's got a man open. It could be picked. I think he got it. Yes, he did. That is an interception. Tyson Laster, boy, he baited him. He said, throw it, throw it, throw it, and all of a sudden Tyson said, boom, I got you. Now that's a college move right there.
Absolutely. I mean, he read it perfectly, timed it perfectly. I mean, we all saw that. There was about a 5-yard break right there, and we thought that was going to be a completed pass, but instead the defense makes the play, and right whenever I say, I wonder if they're going to try to step away a little bit from that zone, they get it in the backside on that contain too.
Well, nice job by the Ardmore Tigers on that. Tyson Laster being at the right place. And by the way, I think I saw over the summer he went on some trips to visit already some colleges.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and one of the schools I heard that, because, they could change now, was Sacramento State in California.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, California boy.
Yeah, but he is a baller and ready to play some football. Miller, the sophomore, as you said earlier, Coach said that he is celebrating his birthday on this time. He started as a freshman at the age of 14. Tigers, he's got to pitch it. And the ball hits the ground. One of the Bulldogs was able to knock it down. And that is going to be a turnover. Michael, I saw that. It was like he was going to pitch it to Cohee, but Altus was in there to disrupt it. So that means somebody on the right side blocking did not hold their block long enough.
Well, just like you said earlier at the start of this game, both these two teams played each other close last year. It looks like that is what we are pretty much going to see so far through at least this first quarter of action, as both teams have matched each other defensively with the turnover, and offensively they've pretty much mimicked each other in regards to yards. So we'll see how the remainder of the game goes, but right now with 3:26 still remaining, it's a pretty close ball game.
First down and 10, Altus inside the Tigers territory. Ball at the 40-yard line. They're going to hand it off to the running back, and he's going to go right up the middle. DJ Wilson is the running back for them. He's a senior this year, and I know that with Altus and the support that they've got here on tonight, they're going to do everything they can to try to stop us. No huddle. Got 2 to the left. Again, good job by the Tigers. And that is the incomplete pass. So looking at Ardmore, that was number 5, Jay Sean Payne, coming up with a hit on that one.
Going back to what you were talking about with the shoulder pads and not doing a lot of hitting. I mean, you got to think, we were doing the Oklahoma drill in 5th and 6th grade,
yeah.
So times have changed it a little bit, and a lot of that has to do with injuries, concussion protocols, and things of that nature. And also, let's not mention that a lot of schools don't have the medical attention that they used to have maybe 20, 30 years ago.
You're absolutely correct. Our score, Ardmore 8, Altus 7. Reads back, pressure's on. He's going to throw it, and he overthrows his receiver. No flag on the play. Laster was right there. So it's going to be 4th down and 7. What are they going to do, Michael?
4th down and 7. Oh, you're punting it right here. You're not going for it. I mean, if they go for it, I'll be surprised. I didn't watch this team last year, so I don't know the coaching style. But I don't know. It looks like they're keeping the offense out on the field. So,
now
don't ask me again.
There's one thing they can do. He's in the pistol.
They can throw.
He can quick kick it. And he's not going to do it. He's going to throw it. And the ball is caught, and he goes out of bounds.
That was over the outstretched arms of Gino Odom, and just a beautifully placed pass on the run.
Yes, it is.
Legs out, picks up the first down.
Tigers defense, Nathaniel Guzman, number 59 out there. He's playing defensive end. Hain is on the left side and the cornerback. Their quarterback in the pistol formation again. Wilson, the running back. We have a flag on the play. Look like it's going to be offside call.
Stoppage, yeah, it's probably going to be on the offense right now.
Legal procedure.
False start.
False start is the call. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. So now hopefully the Tigers defensive backs can make some adjustments back there to see what they can do. I'm looking at number 19. That is Marcus Addison. He's back there too as well.
Well, it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 25, and now it's 1st down and 15 at the 30.
Jermaine Stubblefield, number 4, he's playing the other safety on there. Let's see, it's 1st down and 15. Ball's at the 30-yard line. They've got to get to the 15 for the 1st down. Quarterback's back. Got time to throw across the middle, and good job by the Tigers. That was a good job on the defense as Jermaine Stubblefield was right there.
Yeah, the sophomore was in the mix. A little bit thrown behind there by your starting quarterback of Altus. I don't have their
His name
roster,
is, of course, right here. His name is Jamin Reed.
Okay.
That's the freshman. Yeah, put that right there so we can see that. Let me stand up. At least they got us in the corner. We got some breathing room up here. Shout out to our camera lady. She's back for another year. Madison Shotwell. She's a Southern Tech student, a graduate too. Wilson with the ball. Good job by the Tigers. Jay Sean Payne came up, hit him high. Let's give Wilson a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on that particular run. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 8. The ball is going to be spotted at the 24-yard line. He's back again, passing, trying to find someone open. If the Tigers can get somebody back there, otherwise he's going to run it. Good job by the Tigers. Hold him down. There you go.
Oh.
Looking at the Tigers, the defender was able to get there in time until he got some help. We got to have somebody, Michael, that's going to be able to get a hold of this quarterback, Jamon Reed, because he's getting at least 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball.
Well, we're not seeing a lot of blitzing here by Ardmore either defensively.
Yeah. Maybe one of the linebackers could kind of just sit back and once it clears. We got a timeout.
Well, a lot of that is the threat of the pass.
It's 4th down, and the Tigers going to take a timeout. We'll take that timeout with them. 1 minute, 38 seconds left right here in the first period. Ardmore Tigers 8, Altus 7. We'll be right back.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sports-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
Welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. Hey, shout out to our in-studio producer, the amazing Kurt Mays, the captain, holding it down. I want to say thank you to Uncle John. I was listening to him on our drive over here. We almost heard the station all the way to Lawton, so it was coming in loud and clear.
Nice. I listened to it a little bit on my way here, and I turned on the franchise, but it's football season, man.
Yes, it is. Okay, 4th down for Altus. They got about 6 yards. They're saying 4th and 5. They got to get to the 15. He's going to roll to the right. He throws it. He's got a man open end zone. Should be knocked down. Good job by the Tigers on the defense. No flags on the play. How about your Ardmore Tigers? Second defensive stop by the Tigers. And when you look at that play, how it was done, we got to give it up to Marcus Addison. Coming up, the safety, coming up with the stop. Michael, your comments on that?
So great to be able to get a stop, especially in that area of the field. And so you have a little bit longer of a drive now, but you take points off the board. And, again, you have an opportunity now with the ball, a minute 32 left in the first quarter, to take some sort of lead, get some momentum to carry that into the second half.
Shout outs to our sponsor, Bank First. Thank you. United Ag and Turf, supporting Ardmore Tiger football. Thank you for coming back. All right, Miller, this time, quarterback. This time he's going to keep it, run up the middle, try to find somewhere to go, and I think he's going to get 1 yard on it. Michael, last time he had it, he fumbled it.
Yeah.
He tried to pitch it, and,
yeah.
and somebody, one of the linemen, went in there and slapped it and knocked it out.
But, in those situations, you don't go into the next play saying, I'm going to fumble it again. Those are very easily corrected. Usually a coach will say, hey, tuck it in, hold on to the football, and surely that won't be a recurring issue.
All right, Miller's going to keep it. He pitches it. Laster gets it. Nice pitch. He's got room to block. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, and he goes out at the 45-yard line. And he says, first down. How about it for Tyson Laster, getting the first down for your Ardmore Tigers on that run. Nice run.
And I tell you, he doesn't seem very elusive. Like he looks like he's almost running at a slower pace, but he took off and everybody was behind him once he hit the second level.
That's what it is. And one way that he was able to get it done, good blocking by the offensive line.
Absolutely. He had good block. He also made that really good cut left towards the sideline that helped him pick up another 10, 15 yards.
Sanoa Joe now on the left side there. There goes the handoff. And this time the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be upended by Altus. Looks like that is going to be number 14, Caston Lamb. Looks like this might be our last play here in the first period with the score Ardmore 8, Altus 7 if you're just joining us. We'll see if they'll get it off. I think they will get it off. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. They got to cross over to Bulldog territory. No, he's not going to do it. He got 20 seconds left on the play clock, so they're just going to go ahead and take the break. And that's going to take us into the second half. And want to thank all of our Tiger fans for being here. That wraps up the first period. Our score, Ardmore 8 and Altus 7. You're listening to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM.
Does anything these days have a lifetime warranty?
Your computer?
Nope.
Your smartphone?
Nuh-uh.
Your dishwasher? Your fridge? Most of your appliances?
None of the above. So that makes Sanders Collision the exception, because Sanders Collision offers a 100% lifetime warranty on all the work they do. That's how confident they are in the incredible service they provide. So if something fixed becomes unfixed, they'll fix it again, free of charge. Sanders Collision, just past Plainview Road on Highway 70 towards Lone Grove.
In our community, football is more than a game. It's a tradition, a passion, and a heartbeat. At First Bank & Trust Company, we're proud to stand behind our local teams on and off the field, because we're not just a bank, we're your bank. First Bank & Trust Company, investing in our youth, one Friday night at a time.
Let's go!
Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on KICM. And, of course, our second quarter is being brought to you by 580 To Go. And, of course, over 15 years.
Does anything these days have a lifetime warranty?
Your computer?
Nope.
Your
service in Ardmore. 580 To Go, located in Thompson Square. Thank you, 580 To Go, for supporting Ardmore Tiger Football. Here we go. Pass. It's going to be caught by the Tigers. And looking at that play for Ardmore,
at the 50.
That is going to be Kelvin Wynn, who was able to score the deal. So here we go right now. We're going to bring Joseph in right now, but we're going to bring him on this next play and let you know what's going to be happening. Miller's looking at his wristband. Michael's still in here. Joseph's in here. Joseph's going to be helping me out and sharing some things on the game.
All right.
Here we go, 3rd down and 3, and they're going to hand it off. Quarterback spins. He has to get to the 47-yard line. And, Joseph, I think he just got the first down. What do you think?
I think he sure did.
All right, and they're going to look on the sideline right over there and see where that chain marker is. Where the guy is spotting the ball, he says it's on that side. I believe he's right. So let's move them chains. He must have heard me, Joseph, so move them.
All right.
We're not playing here in Altus, Ardmore Tigers. We're here to take care of business. People are asking me questions. What do I think that the team is going to do this year? I said, you know what? We're building up a great program, and I'll tell you why I say that in just a minute after this play. Miller up under the quarterback. Going to hand it off. Nice run by the Tigers, and that is going to be Matt Felder. Joseph, what do you think about that run?
It's down to the 48. It was a nice smooth run, but Ardmore came in and did what they were supposed to do.
That was a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6 on that particular play right here. So 2nd down and 6, the ball inside the Bulldogs territory. Miller, the quarterback, got a man in motion. They tried to make him jump off sides. It didn't work. Tigers got at least 13 seconds left on the play clock. The Bulldogs with the shift. Miller up under the center. This time, Cohee. And Miller's going to keep it and run to the right side. And he's going to go down at the 34-yard line. And I think that's another first down for the Ardmore Tigers. Got a lot of movement there in the middle. Should be a first down for the Tigers. While they're trying to make that decision, they're going to say it's 3rd down. They said he's just less than a football away from getting the first down. So here's what I think is going to happen. As they're looking over the coach over there, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. So what we're going to do, we'll take the timeout with them. Our score here in Altus with 9 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Ardmore 8, Altus 7. We'll be right back here on KICM.
Southern Tech, your community technology center, takes this unique opportunity to recognize all our students and alumni participating in local athletic events. We see you. You are sports announcers, videographers, trainers, band members, cheerleaders, or Pom Squad members. You are team members on the field or court, and you are avid fans in the stands. Beyond our walls, you are still Southern Tech students, and we root for you. Southern Tech, where education empowers.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. And that was a Tiger first down after the measurement. And looks like Tyson Laster was the one to get the ball, and he's going to gain 2 yards on that play.
Here we go. Coming in with 2 yards already.
That is correct. So it's going to make it about 2nd down and 8 for the Ardmore Tigers. And I want to say, Joseph, hey, the Tigers have done real well. They started off with the Bulldogs scoring on the first drive, but the defense has responded well. So we'll see what, of course, Josh Newby and the Tigers are going to be able to do on this particular situation.
Strong defense this year, I think.
Yes. The ball is going to be handed. It's going to be Cohee, and he's going to run to the right side. Look like he did not get a gain. They're going to say face mask on that.
Face mask.
Looking to see if there was a flag on the play. It was not. So it's going to be 3rd down. Should have been a face mask on it, but they didn't call it. I'm going to send Michael down there and let him tap him on the shoulder and say, you missed one. So here we're going to do. Passing situation, what do you think, Joseph? They're going to pass or run?
Looks like they're probably going to make a pass.
We'll see what Miller is going to do. I think he's going to pass it. Or he could roll right and do a bootleg. So here we go. Man in motion. He's going to throw it. He's got a man open, and it's caught.
Number 27's going.
And that is going to be a nice catch by Tyson Laster. And he got the first down. He's got the first down.
All right.
And the yardage is enough for another Ardmore Tiger first down. I know y'all been waiting on me to say it. Hey, shout out to my man Mike there. Many years, who's done many announcements for Ardmore Tigers there at Noble Stadium. Now remember now, Ardmore Tiger football will be at home on the 12th of September, we'll take on the Shawnee Wolves. First down and 10, Tigers. There's a flag on the play. They're going to call it on Altus. And it is going to be on Altus. So that's 5 yards, Joseph.
All right, a 5-yard gain.
So they're going to put the ball up and looking at the center for the Tigers. That is Marcus Ford, number 50, leading the way for the Tigers. He's number 55, and, of course, number 50 is Kieran Ballard, playing at the right guard. Miller up under the center, hands it off, and look at Felder go. Matt Felder, the junior, he jumped over one of the linemen, had to get down to about the.
He did what he had to do.
Yeah, well, let's see. No flag on the play. And looking at where the ball is, it's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line, so it's first down and goal for Ardmore.
First down and go, all right.
Yeah, let's go. Joseph, looked like this is about the 8th play of this drive. The Tigers have been able to protect the ball. They started it late in the first period. Miller with a handoff, and this time they were able to stuff him.
They were very good run, though. He's trying to go down that middle to the right there.
Yes, he was. So no gain on the play for the Tigers. He got to get to the goal line for the touchdown. Clock is running. We got 7 minutes and 5 seconds left. Want to send a shout out to Terry Aycock back in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Hey, you know what? Terry is a class of 1974 or so, 75. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the 50th class reunion is coming up for the class of 1975. I want to send a shout out to Dr. Philip Washington, who played for the Tigers back in the day. And they're going to be having their reunion in Ardmore at Noble Stadium. Miller with the ball. And he's going to hand it off to Lester. He's got room to run.
Taking it.
And that should be a touchdown for the Tigers.
Oh, he got it. Go.
And that is a touchdown for the Tigers.
For Ardmore.
So that was a nice play. And Joseph, the offensive line did a great job opening up that hole. And they was able to get that in there. And Laster saw it, and he shot right through there.
He sure did. He took it right in, did what he needed to do. And they got the points.
Once again, our scoring drive, 10 plays. This time a 10-yard run by Tyson Laster. Every time the Tigers score a touchdown, Ardmore Plumbing and Supply, who has been a staple. This time the kick is through the uprights and it's good. And we're going to take a break with our score, Ardmore 15. And, of course, Altus Bulldogs 7. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left. We'll be right back here on 97.7 KICM.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Ardmore is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Ardmore. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
We are Kerr Pumps. Kerr Pumps has some of the best talent in the entire pump industry. Our goal is to hire the brightest people and give them the biggest challenges to produce the best work of their lives. The individuals work collectively to manufacture high-quality pumps at unbelievable lead times. Located right here in the heart of Sulphur, Oklahoma, at Kerr Pumps, we make it happen. We build pumps, pump testing, pump overhauls. We sell service, unmatched support, and advanced diagnostics. We do build pumps, but we also sell service. Here at Kerr Pumps, we're looking for you. A team of professionals dedicated to being the leaders in the industry. If you'd like to apply in person, we are located at 2214 West 14th Street in Sulphur or online at kerrpumps.com.
And welcome back to 97.7 KICM. Ardmore Tigers on a 10-play drive a while ago just scored. It was a 10-yard run by number 27, Tyson Laster. Again, I want to say thank you to Ardmore Plumbing and Supply. They've been a staple in the Ardmore community for 50 years, locally owned and operated. Ardmore Plumbing and Supply for Ardmore Plumbing. There's the kick. This time they're going to kick it deep. It bounces. It's going to come up. Tigers can get on it. It's a fight for the ball. We're about to find out. Joseph, what do you think? They got it or not? Who's got it?
Might have got it this one.
I think they did too. We're about to find out. We're waiting on the signal call. Ardmore says our ball. It's a fight for it, and next is going to be Altus ball. That was a good job by the Tigers defense. And I'm going to tell you something. With the Tigers on the defense, they come in there with a teeth-rattling play. And I tell you what, Washington Dental is definitely the one who makes it happen for us, the covering Ardmore Tiger football. Family-owned with free consultations and finance available. It's Washington Dental. Visit Washington Dental Clinic-Ardmore.com for more information. Well, Joseph, we're going to see what the Tigers defense is going to do. They've been able to stop them at least 3 times. So, Joseph, you think they're going to be able to come up with a stop on this one?
Looks like they're going to sure try. It seems like they've been neck and neck when it comes to the defense tonight.
All right, the quarterback hands it off to his running back, and he's got room to run. He's going to go to the right side, and Jason definitely holding him up. And that's one thing about what they're doing. They're holding him up. If they don't make the hit contact, it's like the cavalry coming.
Yes.
Somebody's going to come in there and finish the job.
There's a few coming shortly after, yes.
No huddle for the Bulldogs. Again, they hand it off to Wilson, the running back, and he's going through the middle. Man, he almost broke that, but thanks to Jay Sean Payne that was able to grab him at his ankles and keep him from making a big run.
He found that hole and went for it.
Yes, he did. So it's going to be 3rd down and less than a yard for the Bulldogs. Tigers on defense, and they're going to be a timeout called by Altus. We're going to keep it right here on this one right here, okay? So, Joseph, watching this, a little bit about yourself. You're going to be our technician helping us?
Yes, I'll be helping out with the technician around here this year at the Ardmore games, the away games.
Well, we appreciate you helping us out because we got a lot of work to do.
Yep, that's why I'm here.
And so we want to make sure, I want to let you know, the Tiger football is exciting this year. It's going to be great. We got a non-conference schedule that we're going through. Our next game is going to be on the road, Tiger fans, and we will be in Ada. And by the way, I want to shout out to the people at East Central University. They're at Cafe Alley on tonight, so we want to say hello to them. I always got to hear from Kim Kirkland, and now I got to hear from Michael Gavitt right here. yeah, if we had a camera in the booth right now. So we just want to say thank you again to all of our sponsors for Ardmore Tiger football. Hey, you guys have been phenomenal. I want to say hello to Sanders Collision. They're here. Storage Family Dentistry, the Bramlett Agency, supporting Ardmore Tiger football. And shout-outs to our friends at the Station Sports Bar and Grill. As a matter of fact, I got to watch Jay because Jay is always hanging out down there. And I'm like, what is he doing, Michael?
Hey, I just need to remind you, this is the Southeastern Sports Network, all right?
You going to get me.
This is the Southeastern Sports Network.
Here goes the Bulldogs with the ball, and they're going to hand it off. And he's going to get more than a yard on that play, so that's going to be a first down as Altus runs up the midfield and crosses into Tiger territory. And see, he's going to get me in trouble. That's like saying OU and OSU. And
hey,
now you're going to say,
I got respect for ECU, but it's the Southeastern Sports Network.
Okay. Keystone Broadcasting. How about that? This time Wilson runs the ball. He's going to go to the left side and gain about 4. Let's give him 5 yards on that game. Tigers got to get up on defense. They're not waiting on him. A flag on the play.
Oh.
And that's going to be an extra flag.
Definitely saw that push.
Yes, I think the defender for the Tigers, that was Jermaine Stubblefield. And he's taunting. That's what he did. So it should be 2 penalties. One against Altus for being offsides. Did he wave the flag off? I think they picked it up. Did he taunt him, stand over him? I think he did. So they're going to bring it back, and they're going to go ahead and take the penalty. They're going to back him up 5 yards. They won't go with that one right there. Waiting on the officials. Look like they're heading in the direction. They're going to call it against Ardmore, Joseph. They're having a long discussion. Of course, the Bulldogs coach is out there, and that's Coach Jeremy Reed, and the official explaining to him what the call was.
I didn't quite see what happened there.
Well, it looks like definitely there was a flag back here before the play even started. But the receiver continued to run downfield. and 2 Ardmore defenders, one of them number 4, Jermaine Stubblefield. So they're going to go ahead and charge the Bulldogs with the penalty. They only back them up 5 yards. It should have been more than that.
Yeah.
Because of the receiver, number 22, that is Radley Vermillion, was the one that was taunting during that time period. So back them up 5 yards, and the Tigers defense is going to come through there. The quarterback, of course, Reed.
Almost with a sack.
Throws it. It's going to be caught.
Number 9.
And that's for the Tigers. That is, of course, Keziah Andrews come up with the tackle on that after a big catch and run down the field. Tigers got to hurry up, get up on the line. 4 minutes and 59 seconds left till halftime. Pass is caught. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. And Alexander was the receiver for the Altus Bulldog. As a matter of fact, he loses 3 yards on that, Joseph.
Oh, wow.
Tigers a good defense on there. We're rushing 3. And they're going to hand it off. Oh, he was able to get back there.
Number 2 shooting down the middle again.
That's Miller. That is Wilson, the one that gets there. And the Tigers was able to get backfield, but by the time he got there, Wilson had already gone to the left. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
So this is some good defense right here.
Yep, see what the Tigers going to be able to do, Joseph. Quarterback rolls right, protection is on. He throws, it's caught. And he's going to get the 1st down for Altus. You know, what happens is the receiver gets there to their destination, and if he's got time to get the ball down the field, he's going to connect to him. So we got to be on defense. The Tigers have got to make the adjustments.
They definitely gave him enough time, and
got a flag on the play as the Bulldogs.
Went too soon. It looks like he went too soon.
Yep, it looks like it's going to be a flag called, and we're waiting on the signal from the officials. And it's going to be charged against the Altus Bulldogs. They're going to back him up 5 yards. Shout outs to all the Tiger fans that are hanging out with us today. Appreciate you spreading the word. We got 4 minutes and 1 second left here in the second half. Tigers are leading 15-7. Scored earlier in their first possession. Was able to take a botch snap from the field goal, and Jay Sean was able to run it in and get the extra 2 points. Handoff to Wilson again. He's got blocking, and he goes down. Looks like for the Tigers, we got, of course, Marcus Addison down there. So he's going to get the ball, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 9. The ball is going to be spotted at the Tigers' 12-yard line. Reed, the quarterback, empty backfield. Wilson to his right side. Wilson goes in motion to the left. Reed looks left and right. He gets the snap. He's going to run it. Oh, the Tigers was right there to get him. A good job. Tyson Laster was able to knock him down.
Got him at the foot barely there at the end there.
Yes, he did. That was a good tackle. Otherwise, he was going to take it in for a score. Yes. Clock is running. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Coming up at halftime, we're going to share with you an interview with Bo Waddell. We're going to talk about a fallen Tiger by the name of Jerome Shannon, who was part of the state championship team, played football in Lawton at Cameron University. Again, we got another flag on the play, or do we have a timeout? No, we have a timeout on the field. Called. So we're going to take a timeout with them. Our score, Ardmore 15, and, of course, Altus 7. That's Altus 7. We'll be right back here on KICM.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
we're with you. We're united.
Harvey Douglas Funeral Home and Crematory wants you to know that planning ahead gives you the opportunity to select merchandise and services at today's prices and relieves your loved ones of making hasty decisions later. Harvey Douglas is the only funeral home in Ardmore offering 4 family meeting rooms with unique backdrops to personalize your experience. Their caring staff can help arrange every aspect of a beautiful funeral. Before making any decisions, visit Harvey Douglas Funeral Home and Crematory in their new facility at 2118 South Commerce in Ardmore.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. Cedric Bailey and Joseph Houchin in the house with us. Did I say your last name correctly?
Yes, it's Joseph Houchin, yes.
I got to make sure I get that right.
You got it right this time.
All right, thank you, Joseph. And we're still here. And like I said, we got some special interviews coming up at halftime that we want you to be aware of, that we're going to be talking with in just a few minutes. So we got a lot to share with you. But right now, the Tigers are got to try to come up with another stop. Ardmore leads 15-7. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left till halftime.
Here we are again at the...
They're going to hand it off, and he's going to run to the left side. And did he go down?
No, they said he fumbled it.
No, they said that his knee was down. Knee was down at the 1 yard line. That's what happened on that play.
They gave it the touchdown.
No, that's going to be a first down. Not a touchdown. What they said here is they just said it was a first down. So he spun around and he did go on his knee. So it's going to be first down and go. This time they're going to tighten their offense, and they got another quarterback in, and he's going to take it in for Altus, and that's number 14, Cashton Lamb, the senior. So the question is, are they going to go for a 2-point conversion, or are they going to go for 1? Got a player down. And the injury is a player from Altus. So we're going to keep it right here. Again, want to say thank you to all of our fans that are checking us out here on today. Thank you to Todd's Lake Country Heating and Air. Of course, they've been serving Oklahoma for the last 20 years of experience with fast response time and competitive pricing. Visit them at tlc-hvac.com for more information. And again, Ardmore Plumbing and Supply is definitely sponsors of Ardmore Tiger Football, and we want to make sure that we keep you posted on what's going on. Joseph, they scored the touchdown on the run. Again, the quarterback who came off the bench, the backup, number 14, that being Lamb, was able to run it on the right side. Meanwhile, we're checking on the injured player for Altus. Can't see his number at this time. Meanwhile, looking at the camera, and we see that Coach Newby and his staff, they're over there talking, letting their defense know what to expect right here. Meanwhile, we hope the player is all right, and our trainer is going to come over there too as well to assist, make sure that they're okay. Well, he's going to check with the officials or so. But Joseph, what do you think about this so far, what you're seeing?
Oh, it's a really good game. I think they're both playing really good, but I hope this player gets up off the field.
He will be. They got trainers there to check to him. They might have fell down or something. Anything can happen in football, so you got to be ready to go. Hey, by the way, our halftime is going to be brought to you by the station, Sports Bar and Grill, mouth-watering menu, wall-to-wall TVs. The station is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports team. They're 2 blocks east of Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week, where every game is played on home turf. Now, they told me to tell everybody, now OSU fans, you still come in there. OU fans, you come in there, because they got enough room for everybody. But I do know that they're supposed to be having a watch party when the Sooners go on the road. And that will be on September the 13th, and that will be the former quarterback of the Sooners, Jamel Holloway, is going to be there. They're going to open up early at like about 10 o'clock, so make sure you get there early, wear your jerseys.
You don't want to miss that.
Yep, and if you want to watch some good NFL games, hey, they're watching, and they even got the cameras up on here. But meanwhile, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick time out while they check on this player, and we'll be right back. Ardmore Tiger Football here, 97.7 KICM. We'll be right back. Keep it right here, folks.
The Bramlett Agency in Ardmore has been providing risk reduction programs to our community since 1948. As independent insurance agents, your Bramlett Agency advisors are empowered to custom design commercial insurance or employee benefit plans that are tailored to your needs. At the Bramlett Agency, they feel strongly that you should receive more from your investment than an insurance policy.
And welcome back here on KICM 97.7 KICM. Looking at the injured player was Mason Laney Hines, and he was carried off, and hopefully he's going to be okay. The trainer's going to be checking on him. Now we're waiting on the extra point attempt. For Altus, it's going to be Timms kicking the ball, and he gets it through the uprights. Barely. So we'll go ahead and take that timeout now with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Our score, Ardmore 15, Altus 14. We'll be back here on KICM.
The Bramlett Agency in Ardmore has been providing risk reduction programs to our community since 1948. As independent insurance agents, your Bramlett Agency advisors are empowered to custom design commercial insurance or employee benefit plans that are tailored to your needs. At the Bramlett Agency, they feel strongly that you should receive more from your investment than an insurance policy. The Bramlett Agency, our risk reduction specialist, helping to protect your most valuable assets. Call 223-7300 to speak with one of the Bramlett risk advisors.
Exceptional Community Hospital, your Ardmore Hospital is now open. We're a full-service hospital focused on addressing the healthcare needs of the community. We offer a wide range of care, including on-site labs and radiology services. You can count on friendly and caring staff, experienced physicians, and personalized care plans during a hospital stay or emergency visit. Plus, our streamlined check-in processes keeps your wait to a minimum. Exceptional Community Hospital Ardmore, because someone as exceptional as you deserves our care.
Here we go. And welcome back here on KICM 97.7. Cedric Bailey here, along with Joseph and Michael. We are here at the press box. And I want to say thank you to the folks here at Altus for making it available for us. Found out that this stadium was built back in 1940, and it was done by WPA, Work Progress Association. They did work in Ardmore too. So shout outs to Altus for rolling out the red carpet and taking care of us. We wish all of them would be good to us. There goes the kick. The ball is going to go. The Tigers going to pick it up, and it's going to go out of bounds. Stubblefield was the one that was trying to get the ball, and he did the right thing and let the ball go out of bounds, so that should be a penalty, Joseph, on Altus, because they kicked it and it went out of bounds. They kicked it from the 40-yard line. So either A, you're going to re-kick, or you're going to start at the 25-yard line. So in this case, they look like they're going to spot the ball as they move the chain to the 20. Michael, is that right? The 35-yard line? Is that where it goes on that one or so? If it goes out of bounds. Because I'm trying to remember, college and high school is different. So if it goes out of bounds, it rolls out of bounds, and they don't touch it, or if we don't touch it, instead of going at the 25-yard line, if it goes back in the end zone, it goes to the 25. If it goes out of bounds, you start at the 35-yard line. We'll take that. If you notice this year in the NFL, they've changed that too as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So just give you a heads up while you're cheering for your other team. I'm not even going to ask you who your team is. All right, here we go. Miller up under the center this time. Pitches. Nice run by the Tigers.
29 gets it out at 40.
That is 27, Tyson Laster. So he took the ball at the 35, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Good quick play.
So that's going to be a gain of 6 yards.
Get the yards, yeah.
What the Tigers need to do is keep the ball on the ground, Joseph. Let it run and get the ball down close as they can so that Altus does not get it back.
I agree.
So here we go. Miller's going to pass. He throws it, and it's almost caught. The pressure was on by Altus. Looks like that was Francisco Herrera, the senior linebacker that was back there to disrupt the play on that one.
He sure tried, but not today.
So the ball's going to go back to the 41-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. We're going to give you some scores a little later on after halftime. Right now, Ardmore is leading this game 15-14. Miller's going to look to the left. Plenty of time on the play clock. Shout out to Michael Carr and crew at East Main Church of Christ on board with us today, listening to us back in Ardmore. Timeout on the field. Miller does not like what he sees, so he's going to take a timeout. We'll take that timeout with him. Our score, Ardmore 15, Altus 14. We'll be right back here on 97.7 KICM, the big station. Stay with us, folks. More football's on the way.
Hunter Supertex has been here since 2006 and will be here to provide you excellent service for your home service needs. Who said you need to sweat over getting a new HVAC system? With our special financing options fitting every budget. Oh, and did we mention you won't need to leave your comfy spot? Stay right there on your couch. Free estimates and financing, all from your sofa. Hunter Supertex, making home comfort a breeze. Go visit huntersupertex.com and schedule online today.
The station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice-cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage, 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week. The station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
And there goes the pitch. There's Tyson Last around the left side. He's at the 30.
Taking it.
The 27-yard line. That was a nice run.
Very, very good on the 27.
Yes, it was. And the Tigers took that ball at their own 41-yard line.
What a great play. What a great play.
Yes, it was. Tyson Laster coming up big for the Ardmore Tigers and basically getting the ball almost in the red zone. Look at the spot right there. It's at the 25-yard line. 1 minute, 45 seconds left. There goes the pitch. Cohee was not able to get anywhere because the Bulldogs, Francisco Herrera, was in on the tackle, and that was a loss of about 8 yards on that play.
That's going to hurt, but I'm sure they'll make it right back up.
Yes, they are. They came up with a big play a while ago. They lost a while ago. That's one thing about this game. You got to be able to have a short memory and come up with a play that you're going to catch them asleep. So here goes the Tigers. Passing formation. Again, Miller. The left side of the line collapsed. Another loss for the Tigers. This time, number 70, Mikey Brown, was able to get back. So that's going to take them back after the Tigers got all the way down to the 25-yard line. So now they're going back to basically the 39-yard line, close to the 40. We'll go with 39-yard line. So it's going to definitely be passing formation for the Tigers.
They're going to need to make some space here, yeah.
And look how Altus is set up. They got 5 back there as safeties just to make sure that they do not let them go. They're saying, we're going to give you the ball to run, but we're only going to give you about 7 or 8 yards. And the Tigers are going to take a break, and they're going to talk about this one. So we'll keep it right here on this one because we got just a few minutes left. It's about 25 seconds left till halftime. So I'm pretty sure that Coach Newby does not want to cause a turnover. If you go in here and they come in there and make a big play, it could be a turnover for the Tigers, and you don't want to give up the momentum of the game. You want to go in this game at halftime with the 1-point lead. However, anything is possible in this game.
You might want to make that big play, but I agree with you out there. I don't think you're wanting to risk it right now. Going into the second half.
You want a smart play. You got to have a smart play to get it done during this time period. So we'll see what the Tigers are going to go ahead and do coming out of this timeout. Again, I want to say thank you to all of you that are here with us. Our halftime spotlight show is being brought to you by the station, and they'll be our sponsors here. Again, I want to say thank you to all of our Tiger supporters for the 2025-2026 season. So Miller is coming up to the line up under the center. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to run the ball. And they are. They're going to hand it off. He keeps it, and he's going to be tackled. The most important thing is holding on to the ball. Clock is going to run, and you're looking at the timeout situations. Trying to see what they – oh, here we go. It's going to be 4th down. Altus has used their last timeout. The Tigers have 2 timeouts left. So Altus with 7 seconds left. We'll see what their coach is going to do, Coach Jeremy Reed. Tigers going to be punting. I think this is our first punt of the game. So we're going to see what they're going to be able to do during this time period. Again, I want to say thank you to all the Tiger fans that are following us here on KICM TV. My name is Cedric Bailey, the voice of the Tigers. Our in-studio producer, Kurt Mays. You can check him out in the mornings here. Always has something interesting to say. We'll be checking the scoreboard here in a few minutes. By the way, you can go online to KICM TV. Big matchup going on tonight between the Medill Wildcats and the Kingston Redskins. Sulphur Bulldogs. And also the Lone Grove Longhorns. They're on the road. They're in Anadarko on tonight. So 7 seconds left. Our punter is out there at this time. Tigers got to protect the ball. Make sure they get it off. Okay, just waiting on the signal from the official to start the clock. And now I believe he gives it right here. Oh, I know what it is. They're having to reset the clock. They had 7 seconds on the game clock. They might add a second or two, Joseph, on there. They're going to put 10. They're going to make it 10 seconds. So that would give the Bulldogs, Tigers defense come down here, make the stop, and that would give Altus at least one play. You know they're going to throw it deep. Oh, my God, the ball snapped up back. And that's Cohee.
Received by number 2.
And he's just running it out.
What a play,
That was not a good play. The ball went 10 yards over their head. That gave Altus time with 6 seconds left. The most important thing that we needed to do was Cohee. He did not have a chance to get the ball. It went over his head by 5 yards. So they're going to get the ball with 30 seconds left. Now our defenders got to be back. We need our defensive line to get back there. Should be a down. That's going to hit the bell right there. They're going to have a flag on the play. Looks like Altus took off pretty quick. It is, so they come back him up 5 yards. Good job by a camera person tonight, Madison Shotwell, back with us again. So it's going to back it up. And they're going to start the clock. They said put 6 seconds back on the clock because there was a flag on the play. 6 seconds. So it's going to be 1st and 15. One play. Joseph. They're going to throw the ball. The Tigers got to be ready on defense. If it's up in there, you can get to it, you knock it down. If you tackle him, don't let him get behind you. Looking at that middle line for the Tigers at the 30-yard line. Reed is back. He rolls right. Pressure is on. Throws the ball. Is it caught? Yes, it is. So they're going to tell me, if you look at that clock, you only ran 1 second off. That was quick. It was 6 seconds. 2 seconds left. Altus is going to kick a field goal. And that's going to be Racker Timms, the field goal kicker. He's a sophomore, 5'7", 125 pounds. The attempt, the ball is going to be set at the 19-yard line. That means he'll have to kick it from the 26-yard line. That makes it a 36-yard field goal attempt. The ball is up, and I don't think it's going to be the distance.
Nope.
It is no good. So our score should be at halftime because, again, no time run off on the clock.
Still got the lead.
And that should be halftime. And they're going to roll it down, and it is. So our score at the half, Ardmore 15, Altus 14. You're listening to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And welcome back to the big station, 97.7 KICM. I'm Cedric Bailey here on the pregame. I want to say a special thank you to our sponsor, Exceptional Community Hospital. With an average wait time of 15 minutes, Exceptional Community Hospital provides fast, reliable care when it matters the most. Exceptional Community Hospital, where someone as exceptional as you deserves our care. We're going to continue our conversation, and with this time we're going to shine our spotlight on former Ardmore Tiger. His name is Harold Waldale, but we know him as Bo Knows. And Bo, we want to say thank you for joining us and being with us here during the pregame of the broadcast.
Thank you, Cedric. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'll tell you what, I'm excited to have you with us as we get ready for our matchup on this Friday night. Tigers taking on the Altus Bulldogs, and some of your great memories.
Some of my great memories are just being around guys that are dedicated, that are motivated, and guys just ready to go play football. Whether we won or we lost, everybody on the field was ready to go. Just being around that excitement made you want to get on the field. Regardless if you were playing or you wasn't. You had the Tiger spirit, and having the Tiger spirit is like no other spirit.
Now, I played for Bob Burris up under, of course, Tom Downing. So who was your coach?
Yes, my coach was Milton Cooper.
Okay, Coach Cooper. And he was just in town because recently we had a fallen Tiger and we lost, of course, Mr. Jerome Shannon.
Yes, sir. Big loss to our community.
Yeah, big loss. I mean, everything you can think about Jerome, it was nothing but positive. So, and I didn't get a chance to attend the service, but I watched it online. So shout out to Emmanuel Baptist Church, who's doing a great job making it available. But when you think about Jerome, he was one of those guys who was out there for our kids in the community. And y'all coached together, didn't you?
We did. We coached together. We coached Little League flag football, and we also coached Little League competitive tackle football. We even took some kids to the AT&T Stadium to play some football. So it was just great to be around him and to coach with him.
Yeah. So the team that's on there now that should be juniors are some of the guys that play for you.
Yeah. Some of them are juniors right now. Some of them have recently graduated last year. Some were a little bit older.
Was Javon Singleton on there?
Javon Singleton was, yeah. We have another great guy, Malachi Miller, that's going to Harding right now out of Moore High School. We have several guys that we coach that are outstanding citizens in our community right now.
And that's what it's going to take to get this all back and everything. There's some great things in store. I got the word that on the first home game, when we take on the Shawnee Wolves, that'll be on September the 12th on a Friday night at Noble Stadium. The 50th year team for the Ardmore Tigers celebrate their 50th anniversary will be at Noble Stadium. So shout out to Dr. Philip Washington. He was an offensive lineman. I remember seeing his name because what they did back in the day, if you played football for Ardmore Tigers, they would take the back page of the Ardmore newspaper, and also they would put everybody's pictures on there and the starting lineup for the opponents.
Yes, sir.
And that's what they did. Things are kind of a little bit different nowadays because we live in a high-tech world. It's AI, and there's so many things that are going on. But we have to adapt with the times.
That's right.
But most of all, we just want to say to our fallen Tiger who won a state championship, and that is Jerome Shannon, you definitely are going to be missed. I saw everybody that was on the east side of town right there at the barbershop. Shout out to Marcello Anderson. And I also want to say hello to Harold Brown and all the Masons.
Yes, sir. The Masons did a wonderful job. I tried to go around and thank all of them. I think I missed some. And so thank you so much to the Masons. Thank you so much to our community. And thank you so much, Broderick, and your crowning glory.
Amen. And I'm so glad to be able to talk to you, Bo, as we get ready for tonight's matchup. Anything in closing that you're doing in the community? Because you guys work together with the Young Men's Leadership Association.
We did. And so Jerome was a big part of our Young Men's Life Skills session, especially when we first started. We used to take some kids in there and let them talk to them just like he talked to me when I was 12, so that they could feel that passion and they can feel that desire that he has for a community and for football. So it was just great for some of those young men to be able to talk with him, sit with him, and gain some knowledge from Jerome Shannon.
All right, Bo Waldale, of course, the class of 1997.
Class of 1997, yes,
man,
sir.
We OG, man, because I played. I finished in 1980, but I will say this. I knew Jerome because his uncle, Ray, and his aunt, Josie, and then his mother, Astoria,
which we called her Ann. I used to go out to the country and hang out with him, and he was a little boy that always rode in the back seat of the car, and I knew his grandfather, Jess Shannon. I mean, he did not play. He was by the book. So we thank God for our community and thank God for you taking the time for being with us in our broadcast here in our matchup with the Ardmore Tigers taking on the Altus Bulldogs. And we got to close out and say, when I say 1, 2, 3, you got to say go Tigers. You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Go Tigers!
Barrett Mortgage, you're not just a client, you're family. Your local mortgage experts, Kat and John Terry and Tim Barrett, have 50-plus years of combined experience in making things stress-free, with fast approvals and options tailored just for you. First-time buyers, refinances, federal loan programs, and more. Barrett Mortgage will guide you every step of the way. Your friendly and local mortgage lenders is Barrett Mortgage. For reviews, contact info, and more, visit barrettmortgagegroup.com. Barrett Mortgage, where we treat you like family.
Hunter Supertex has been here since 2006 and will be here to provide you excellent service for your home service needs. Who said you need to sweat over getting a new HVAC system with our special financing options fitting every budget? Oh, and did we mention you won't need to leave your comfy spot? Stay right there on your couch. Free estimates and financing, all from your sofa. Hunter Supertex, making home comfort a breeze. Go visit huntersupertex.com and schedule online today.
It's time now for the Ardmore Tiger High School Spotlight. Brought to you by the Station Sports Bar and Grill. With a mouth-watering menu and wall-to-wall TVs, the station is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week. The station, where every game is played on home turf.
I have with me Mr. Andy Davis, the superintendent of the Ardmore Public School Systems. How are you doing today?
I'm good, John. How are you today?
Doing good so far. Well, we want to talk to you a little bit today about some things going on there at Ardmore, dear old Ardmore High, even though I'm not an alumni from there. But one thing we want to ask you about is you're wanting to encourage literacy growth in the schools in the district. How's that going to work out?
So big things in schools is literacy, getting the kids to reading more, and that is also part of the vision, I believe it's 2025 or 2026, through the Ardmore Economic Development Authority. And so our focus this year is really on pushing literacy and improving our literacy scores in the district and on our A through F report card. So that is a really huge focus. Yesterday, we actually went and met with Oklahoma City Public Schools. We're trying to develop a partnership with them. Jamie Polk was gracious enough to allow us to come up. We met with their literacy team with our head principals, and we're working with them, trying to get everything on track, making sure we're doing things correctly, because they've actually improved their report cards by at least 1 to 2 letter grades over the last few years. But speaking with them, we're kind of at the infant stage of where they were about 5 years ago. So we are moving in the right direction. A big part of it is also encouraging parents. Parents, get out there and read with your kids.
Yes.
5-10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. It makes a world of difference. This is a partnership between the school and parents. We can't do this without you. And with your help, we can change education in Ardmore.
Good. I guess I'm correct in saying that this would start in the first grade or in preschool and all the way through
pre-K, kindergarten, all the way through. Absolutely.
I didn't learn. I'm sorry. Let me back up and say I didn't learn to love reading until I was a senior in high school. I read fairly well, but that's where I really fell in love with reading and then into college. So, yeah, and reading, you expand your horizons a great deal by just reading, not just studying school books and school subjects, but reading about different things. So it can open you up to a whole new world, as the saying goes.
Absolutely. And with children, it's finding what they want to read. It doesn't have to be that textbook. It doesn't have to be the science book or whatever it may be, but finding something that the kid wants to read, the child wants to learn about. Whether it, me being an outdoors kind of person, mine would be fishing magazines and things like that. Other people may be, so many kids are into gaming. So those gaming magazines, there's nothing wrong with anything that they're reading.
Right.
As long as we're getting them to read and spending that time as parents with our kids builds that bond, and it really improves the reading scores in the school district as well.
One other thing that I want to ask you about is you were wanting to get back to basics and to be able to maximize instruction time.
Yes.
How's that going to be?
So instead of focusing on schools, we get so involved in so many different things. We want to go back to basics. So teach to mastery. So I've been in education since about 99. So teach to mastery. So anything we're doing, we're going to teach to mastery and not worry about as much of all the other things that go into it, but teach to mastery. And then if the student needs to, if they're falling behind, we reteach. We teach it again. And then we start to pull those students, we start to fill in those gaps. Mm-hmm. And as we fill in those gaps, those students become better and better students and better learners, mm-hmm. and the test scores take care of themselves. So in maximizing the teaching time allows those teachers to go in their classroom and teach what they need to. And the principals are really focused on making sure that they have all the time that they need to teach.
Mm-hmm. Cell phone usage in the classroom. A lot of schools have started mm-hmm. locking them up. Is that going to be happening at Ardmore?
Yes, that's the new state law is bell to bell.
Okay.
So bell to bell meaning, and everybody thinks of it differently, but the state law reads bell to bell when the student arrives at school, mm-hmm. the first bell rings until the last bell rings and they go home. Mm-hmm. So the cell phones cannot be in use. In about 2010, when every student started carrying a cell phone in their pocket, mm-hmm. At least a smartphone, mm-hmm. that started a huge decline of education. Students no longer would work on a problem. They just wanted to say, hey, can I just YouTube that or look that up? And that really, as a science teacher, that really took me back. Mm-hmm. I needed those kids to be working on problem-solving skills and figure out issues. Mm-hmm. And even though this is difficult for everybody, it really should improve education and get these kids back to just being kids, start talking to one another. Yes. And we've actually seen that already in the buildings. The principals say the kids are actually talking to each other. It's louder, but it's a good loud. The kids are talking in the cafeterias. They're mm-hmm. conversing with each mm-hmm. other. So it's already having an effect, and it's a positive effect.
Oh, good.
And even teachers, one of the science teachers told me, he said, Mr. Davis, he said, the kids are actually working on their assignments. They're working from bell to bell on everything. This is great.
Yeah.
So it's going to have a positive impact.
Well, good. I don't see how it wouldn't. I really don't. I mean, it is something probably needed to be done 5-10 years back. But
absolutely.
Well, I want to thank you for being with us today, Mr. Andy Davis, the superintendent of Ardmore Public Schools, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
And that's this week's Ardmore Tiger High School Spotlight, brought to you by the Station Sports Bar and Grill.
Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery has been caring for the people of Southern Oklahoma for over 40 years. As board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Wallace and Dr. Sutherland have the highest level of expertise in the removal of wisdom teeth, placement of dental implants, facial injuries, corrective jaw surgery, jaw pain, and facial cosmetic surgery. By continually learning innovative techniques and utilizing the most up-to-date technology, they are able to provide world-class oral and facial surgery right here in Southern Oklahoma. To discuss your oral or facial surgical needs, call the experts at Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery.
The Station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice-cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street. Open 7 days a week. The Station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
All right, I want to say thank you to Uncle John for the interview with the superintendent of schools for Ardmore, Mr. Andy Davis. Hey, want to say hello to our school board, to Harry Spring, and also to James Foreman. Had a chance to talk to him today while I was walking around the Atwoods over there and doing some things. So we're going to get some scores for you here in just a few minutes. And what we want to do, Joseph, is let everybody know. I want to say thank you to our in-studio producer for keeping us up and letting us know everything that's going on. And we do have scores earlier today. Let's see what we have. We got Caddo beating Thackerville 50-0. Dixon leading Colgate 8-7. Lone Grove got a good matchup going against Anadarko. 14-7 was last score. And the Temple taking on the Foxes. Fox leading that game 24-14. And then the battle between Medill and Kingston that you can watch on KICM TV. It's the Redskins 51, Wildcats 0. And by the way, Joseph, we will be playing Medill this year, and they are going to be coming to Ardmore.
All right.
So we got some other scores on here. These are scores throughout the state of Oklahoma. It's a final between Tuttle. They're number 1 this year. They're leading Guthrie by a score of, they won 38-13. That was a game on last night at the half. Number 7, Pryor, against Salisal, and that score is 31-22. Lawton Eisenhower right down the road. They're taking on Lawton, Lawton High. That's the Wolverines at the score. That score is 29-0. Bartersville at the half, 28, Newcastle 0. And we're looking at McGinnis out of Oklahoma City, 14-7. So there's some other games on here. Do you see some games, Joseph, that you want to call out right as well at halftime?
Well, we got Bethany going 7 under Noble, which is a 10-7.
Okay. And Piedmont?
McAllister and Broken Bow. McAllister in the lead, 14-9.
Uh-huh. Duncan?
And we do have a game against Tuttle.
Yeah, we did that one just a while ago.
And we got Duncan and Bridge Creek.
That's at the half.
Duncan was 17 and Bridge Creek 7.
All right, and they got our score here, 15-4. Dale City is playing Edmond Memorial on tonight. And Michael, if you want to jump in and give us those scores.
I tell you what, and I'm going to turn myself down for just a second. I tell you what's the big game right now, the big conversation that you should be looking at is that Broken Bow McAllister game. Broken Bow coming into the season ranked number 4. McAllister on top right now at halftime, 14-9 is the score there. They're riding a brand new head coach this season. Forrest Mazie not there, got into the trouble in McAllister, no longer coaching on the high school ranks anymore. New coach comes in this season. They lost a lot of talent last year, and right now they've got the lead against the number 4 team in Broken Bow.
Let's check out the score between the game with Ada and Durant. And that score, we play Ada next week. Ada is ranked number 3 in the state. And what's the score on that, Joseph?
As of 1 minute ago, Ada's 21-7, Durant 7.
All right, that's
second quarter.
That's what we have in the second quarter. Tahlequah all over East Central out of Tulsa, 42-0. We got Lawton Mack. They're trailing Elgin. Elgin and Tuttle played last year for the state championship. And I think Elgin won that game. They won the state title. But it was a great matchup. And we're getting ready to play against Elgin, and they're leading Lawton Mack 21-14. So we got our hands full this season, Joseph.
So it's like a good season.
Yeah, it's got to be a great season.
Getting off to a good start.
Yes, it is. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to take a break, and when we do, we're going to come back and get ready for the second half. We want to say that the Pride is in the house from Ardmore. They made the trip as well, and we've got quite a few fans that made this drive here to Altus. So we're going to be just asking you guys to pray for us as we make our drive back home. This is our furthest road game of the season. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left until halftime, and again, before I forget, I want to say thank you to the Station Sports Bar and Grill for being our sponsor of our halftime mouth-watering menu, wall-to-wall TVs. The station is your spot for pro, college, even your local high school sports team. 2 blocks west of Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week, the station where every game is played on, of course, turf, home turf. We'll be right back after this break.
Does anything these days have a lifetime warranty?
Your computer?
Nope.
Your smartphone?
Nuh-uh.
Your dishwasher? Your fridge? Most of your appliances?
None of the above. So that makes Sanders Collision the exception, because Sanders Collision offers a 100% lifetime warranty on all the work they do. That's how confident they are in the incredible service they provide. So if something fixed becomes unfixed, they'll fix it again, free of charge. Sanders Collision, just past Plainview Road on Highway 70 towards Lone Grove.
In our community, football is more than a game. It's a tradition, a passion, and a heartbeat. At First Bank and Trust Company, we're proud to stand behind our local teams on and off the field, because we're not just a bank, we're your bank. First Bank and Trust Company, investing in our youth, one Friday night at a time.
Let's go!
Member FDIC.
And welcome back on 97.7 KICM here on the big station. Cedric Bailey here along with Joseph Houghton. And, of course, we are about ready to get back to watching the action. The Tigers are lined up right now at this time period. And our score is Ardmore 15. And, of course, Altus Bulldogs 14. So my question is, Joseph, what do you think Coach Newby told the team that they got to do to keep this game going? If you were in that locker room and Coach had to say something to you, what do you think he said to the team?
Well, it's definitely not too late yet at all. You got plenty of time to run it against the team, and I would definitely just watch the defense and keep playing a good game.
Yep, I would say that too, and mainly, as we're waiting on the Tigers to be able to come back on the field here, we definitely want to make sure that they maintain this lead. And I think they have responded well after, Altus jumped on them with a 7-0 lead. Michael, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of it, too, is defensive pressure for Ardmore. What kind of pressure are they going to bring in the second half? Because when you really look at what the Bulldogs did in that first half, they had a lot of time throwing the football. They were able to dump off some really easy plays, let their playmakers get into space, and that was one of the main reasons why the Bulldogs got that final score there in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Now, defensively, I felt like what Ardmore was doing was going well for them. Take away a turnover, a couple of silly mistakes, and this game could look a totally different way. But the Bulldogs were still able to throw on Ardmore, get those little dump-off passes so if they can figure out a way to maintain that, maybe add a little bit more pressure inside and put some pressure on the quarterback, I think Ardmore will do just fine in the second half.
Yeah, you're right about that. So they got to make sure that they get that together. Meanwhile, we're going to get the camera and get a camera shot on the players as they are back on the sideline. Madison is on the camera, and we're going to swing it right over there right now. Thank you so much, Madison. But I do want to say this. Shout out to the Pee Wee Tigers. Shout out to the Ardmore's middle school Tigers. They played yesterday at Noble Stadium. And I tell you what, Coach Carl Fields has got those middle school Tigers. They played Durant and beat them 56-0 on yesterday. So they're getting the kids ready for the next level. And I want to send a shout out to Coach Zelto and the crew. Our kids here in Ardmore, they get a chance to travel to Texas. We got 2 teams. I do believe that they will be down there playing in the morning at either 9:30 or 10:30, I believe. They'll play against in Anna. So look for those Pee Wee Tigers to be in action. These are 3rd and 4th graders that attend Lincoln Elementary. So shout outs to the future Tigers. And guys, we can't wait to see y'all back in Ardmore on November the 12th. But remember, next week, we're going to be on the road. We're going to go to Ada. We're going to be on the campus of East Central University. So now, this time, Altus is going to be kicking the ball to Ardmore. And Ardmore standing in the back right now. Looks like we got for the Tigers, wearing the number 3, is going to be Kelvin Wynn. I believe that's who it is back there. Let me double check. And I believe number 4, Jermaine Stubblefield. We'll double check here in just a second to get a confirmation. And there goes the ball. It's kicked this time, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that's Devon Cohey is the one. Well, no, that's Stubblefield. Jermaine Stubblefield was right. So I was right on that, and Cohey. So we'll see what's going to happen with the Tigers at this time. On the other side, back to receive the kickoff for the Ardmore Tigers was Kelvin Wynn. So that means the ball is going to be put at the 35-yard line. So, Joseph, if we get the ball this time, pass or run, what do you think is going to happen?
I hope we just pass it and go ahead and get it over there.
All right, we'll see what they're going to do. I think they're going to keep the ball down on the ground on these first 2 plays and look for Kadrian Miller to make it happen. Hey, shout out to his grandmother and his parents, Mr. Howard, family, everybody listening in Ardmore and out in Tatum's, Oklahoma on board cheering for the Tigers. So, Kadrian Miller, number 13, the quarterback up under the center. 1 receiver to the left. They're going to hand it off. And Miller with a nice fake. And he was able to get it to Felder.
Right at the 40.
Yep, right at the 40. It's going to be more than the 40. We're going to put it down at the 42-yard line inside the Tigers' territory. Miller with a nice fake on that. Felder. That's what you got to do. You got to execute that, and you got to make their defense try to figure out who's got the ball.
It's still the first game of the season, so everyone still learning the steps, getting used to it.
That's right. Laster goes to the left side. This time the Tigers going to keep the ball on the ground. Like I said, the first 2 plays, keep the ball on the ground. Number 1, You keep the clock running. You're ahead. If you're passing, you're throwing the ball, and you throw incomplete passes, that stops the clock. So what you got to do is keep it on the ground. So this time it's third down and less than a yard. Clock's rolling. Tigers up 15-14. 11 minutes, 3 seconds here in the third period. Miller up under the center. Ready for the ball to be snapped. He's going to hand it off to his running back, and he does. He's going to get the first down and more. Good job by the Tigers offensive line. And that's first down for the Ardmore Tigers, Joseph.
Keep the lead and run the clock.
That's right. And we saw how Matt Felder is doing a great job keeping that ball, protecting it. That's the most important thing. First down, 10, Tigers. Cohee turns around. Miller looks left. I think they'll pass it in this series, so we'll see what's going to happen. They're going to hand it off. Felder goes to left side with a spin.
Run.
Nice run, Matt Felder. That's a first down. Second first down.
Just like you said, they are running it and getting it.
Fourth play of this drive. Remember, all of our touchdown drives is being brought to you by Ardmore Plumbing and Supply. They've been a staple in the Ardmore community for over 50 years. Locally owned and operated. Ardmore Plumbing and Supply right here in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Looks like you said before, time of possession is going to be vital. With the Ardmore offense, 1 point can feel like 10 when your defense is making stops.
Good job by Kadrian Miller keeping the ball and running it to the left side in that particular situation. He's going to make a run about 3 yards on that particular play. I tell you what, the Bulldogs for their first game, they brought a lot of fans out tonight. We're on their side, but the Tigers got quite a few that made it over here too as well. Miller's going to keep the ball, come up to the center. I'm pretty sure he's going to keep it and run it again. Running behind that left side of the offensive line.
All that space to the right.
And he's going to hand it off again to Felder. Felder's going to get more. Nice run by Matt Felder. Keeping the ball on the ground, running that clock down. We just hit the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes and 2 seconds. Looked like we got an injured Tiger on the ground. And we're going to have to get ready to take a break. We'll take a break right quick and come back and let you know who that Tiger that is down. Our score, 10 minutes, 2 seconds left of third period. Ardmore 15 and Altus 14 here on KICM TV.
Exceptional Community Hospital. Your Ardmore Hospital is now open. We're a full-service hospital focused on addressing the healthcare needs of the community. We offer a wide range of care, including on-site labs and radiology services. You can count on friendly and caring staff, experienced physicians, and personalized care plans during a hospital stay or emergency visit. Plus, our streamlined check-in processes keeps your wait to a minimum. Exceptional Community Hospital Ardmore, because someone as exceptional as you deserves our care.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on 97.7 KICM. Joseph Houghton and now yours truly, Cedric Bailey on the call from Altus, Oklahoma, with the Tigers leading 15-14 with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Injured player was Felder. He's okay. And meanwhile, look at Miller run that ball to the left side. And boy, he was fired up on that one. You can look at the maturity of course, Miller. This year, he is one tough player for Ardmore, and he knows how to run behind that line. Good job again for the Tigers line. This is going to be the 7th play of this drive as the Tigers are holding on to that ball. Good job by the offensive line. Looking at Shanoa Joe, number 72, leading the way for the Tigers. Marcus Ford, the center, blocking right up the middle.
I think it's possible with just running it, they could get it up to the...
That's right. Just keep that clock running. We got the lead. Just don't fumble. Hold on to it. Nice move by Miller. Right. Holding on to the ball. He's going to go down. About 5 players from Altus on the tackle. He pops right back up. One thing I do want to tell you, the backup for of course, our quarterback Miller is Damon Cohey, number 2. And we saw him last year. He is something else. He can get it done. On the depth chart for the Tigers at quarterback is going to be Jonathan Spears. And then we have Coach Newby's son. So these are freshmen and sophomores, young players that are working on Ardmore Tiger to get them ready. They're going to need it because we got a very tough district. 2nd down and 9. Miller holds on to the ball, and he's hanging on to it, still turning those legs. Looked like that was, of course, Noah Barkfeck comes up with the tackle for the Altus Bulldogs. And also DeMonte Woodhouse on the tackle for Altus.
Looks like they're bringing
3rd down and 10. Pass the run. I think we're going to keep it down on the ground. Felder's back in the game. Laster goes left and he stops. Resets. Tight offensive series right here. He's going to pass it.
Gonna take it to the
Throws it in the end zone. Fight for the ball. And it's knocked down.
It's all right. We got another one to go.
So we're probably going to kick a field goal. The intended receiver for the Tigers, looked like that was Kelvin Wynn. So we're going to see if our special teams is going to come out and attempt a field goal. Looks like they're going to do that. Our field goal kicker is going to be number 22, Lisandro Hernandez. He's a sophomore. So we'll see what's going to happen. Jay Sean Payne is going to be the holder, waiting on the snap. Last time was a little high, got to get it down. Perfect snap, kick is on the way, and it's going to be short, off to the left. Field goal attempt is no good. We'll keep it right here. Tigers with about a 9-play drive, but it's stalled at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers are leading 15-14, so now they took up most of the time here in the 3rd period. So now I'm going to ask our defense if they could come up and make something happen on this time period. Gino Odom, number 11, is the linebacker right there in the middle. Looking at some other the other Tigers that are out there. They got to get up to the line, be ready to go because they run the no huddle. Waiting on the snap. Reed, the quarterback, going to hand it off to Wilson. And he goes right up the middle and gets a big run. And that was not Wilson, that was Jamel Alexander, the receiver, with the catch. And on that play, Joseph, they was able to get a huge first down. This time they give it to Wilson. He's going to run through that middle. Tackle is made by the Tigers. Number 40, Giovanni Vargas. That was a gain of about 8 yards on that play, so it's going to be 2nd down and about 2. Again, the quarterback, Jamon Reed, the freshman, he throws it, and it's dropped. Lane was the one that was trying to come up with the catch, so that's an incomplete pass. So that's going to be 3rd down for the Bulldogs. Looking for the Tigers on defense. Number 59 being Nathaniel Guzman. Number 58, Keelan Bridge. Sophomores and juniors right there. We have about 7 seniors on the team this year, and according to Coach Newby. Going to hand it off to the running back. This time Wilson, he's going to be tackled.
Bringing him down.
And it's going to be 4th down. He had to get to the 48-yard line to get the first down, and he's going to be short a yard.
Ardmore's defense just...
They got to get up on the line real quick. Looking for the signal. Got a man in motion. Look like that's going to be Cole Osborne, number 11. 20 seconds on the play clock. The man's got to get set. He does. Reed, the quarterback, steps back. And it's a low snap. He's going to keep it and run to the right side, and he's going to get the first down.
That's what you do.
Tackle made by the Tigers. And that tackle was made by Keziah Andrews for Ardmore. So now the Bulldogs are in Tiger territory. Got that first down and 1, and now it's going to be first down and 10, the ball at the 45-yard line. Wilson, the ball carrier, he goes to the left side. Tackle is made by the Tigers. That is going to be number 8. DeRay Washington, the freshman, with the tackle for the Tigers. Pass, almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted by 17.
That is 27.
27. Tyson
Laster. He read it good that time. It was So he caught it, but he lost 2 yards. So that backs it up to the 40-yard line. Third down and 5. Quarterback hands it off to Reed, and he's going to run through there. Now, that is, of course, not Reed. Reed is the quarterback. DJ Wilson is the running back, and he goes on a 3rd and 5, takes the ball from the 40-yard line and goes all the way down to the Tigers' 17-yard line. Altus running the clock.
Got to stop him here.
5 minutes and 42 seconds left. Pass, caught, runs to the right side. And he goes down to the goal line, and they said he was down on contact with the ground. Thought it was going to be a live ball. We got an Ardmore Tiger that's down on the ground. Our trainer's going to come down and check on him right quick. The injured Ardmore Tiger is going to be number 40, and that's Giovanni Vargas. So we're going to take a timeout. Our score, 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Ardmore 15, Altus 14. We'll be back here on KICM.
Hunter SuperTex has been here since 2006 and will be here to provide you excellent service for your home service needs. Who said you need to sweat over getting a new HVAC system? With our special financing options fitting every budget. Oh, and did we mention you won't need to leave your comfy spot? Stay right there on your couch. Free estimates and financing, all from your sofa. Hunter SuperTex, making home comfort a breeze. Go visit huntersupertex.com and schedule online today.
The station Sports Bar and Grill is the ultimate hangout where the game is always on, the music's always live, and the good times never stop. With indoor and outdoor seating available, ice cold drinks, and a mouth-watering menu, plus wall-to-wall TVs, this is your spot for pro, college, and even your local high school sports teams. Simply put, it's a game day vibe you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to follow the station on Facebook to see who's coming to perform on the Boxcar stage. 2 blocks east of the Carter County Courthouse on Mill Street, open 7 days a week. The station Sports Bar and Grill, where every game is played on home turf.
And coming out the injury timeout, it looks like the Ardmore Tiger is going to be okay. That's Giovanni Vargas. Looks like he might have got a cramp. You know, a cramp, when you start off the season like this, cramps are normal at this time here of the year because of the heat here. So it's going to be the Bulldogs' ball at the 1-yard line. We'll see what the formation, what the Altus is going to do as their quarterback, Jamon Reed, comes up to the ball. Now he's going to step back in a pistol formation. He could be passing it. Instead, they're going to hand it off. Oh, good job by the Tigers. But he was able to bounce off. And, of course, DJ Wilson on a 1-yard run to give Altus the lead. So our score now, pending the extra point, is Ardmore trailing Altus 20-15. Now, the most important thing is, are they going to go for a 2-point conversion or are they going to kick it? It looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion on this play. Wilson in the back. Quarterback, Jamon Reed, runs back on the field. So they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Man in motion. And Wilson's going to run to the left side, and he scores and gets the 2 points on the quarterback keeper to the left side. So our score with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Altus Bulldogs 22, your Ardmore Tigers 15. You're listening to Ardmore Tiger football right here on 97.7 KICM.
Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery has been caring for the people of Southern Oklahoma for over 40 years. As board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Wallace and Dr. Sutherland have the highest level of expertise in the removal of wisdom teeth, placement of dental implants, facial injuries, corrective jaw surgery, jaw pain, and facial cosmetic surgery. By continually learning innovative techniques and utilizing the most up-to-date technology, they are able to provide world-class oral and facial surgery right here in Southern Oklahoma. To discuss your oral or facial surgical needs, call the experts at Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery.
At Barrett Mortgage, you're not just a client, you're family. Your local mortgage experts, Kat and John Terry and Tim Barrett, have 50-plus years of combined experience in making things stress-free, with fast approvals and options tailored just for you. First-time buyers, refinances, federal loan programs, and more. Barrett Mortgage will guide you every step of the way. Your friendly and local mortgage lenders is Barrett Mortgage. For reviews, contact info, and more, visit barrettmortgagegroup.com. Barrett Mortgage, where we treat you like family.
And welcome back here on 97.7 KICM. I'm Cedric Bailey. After that third period run, we looked up and we see that Altus was able to go down the field and score and take the lead. That's what we were concerned about. Now the Tigers have got to come back on this possession after having a great run. They stalled a while ago, got down to about the 14-yard line, and they just got to make a difference. So here comes the ball. It's going to be kicked. Back for the Tigers. Stubblefield, he's going to get it. He's going to go to the left side. He's got room to go. If he could just get one more block, and he's still going. Nice run by the sophomore, Jermaine Stubblefield. He goes down to at the 46-yard line.
That was a great run by Stubblefield.
If he had one more block, he could have took it to the house.
Yes.
I would have to be firing up Trick Daddy. Hit me.
Well, they barely got him by the feet there.
Yep. So right now we got good field position for a nice return on the kickoff. Tigers offensive line running back.
You know, I do believe that we do need to make some tosses now.
Yep, we could. I think they're going to keep the ball on the ground again. Longest, see, the situation is Altus, they've been hot and cold on stopping the Tigers. It just depends on the play call and the blocking. So Miller up under the center this time. And that time, there was nowhere for them to run as they hand the ball off, and Altus was able to stuff that play up the middle. Matt Felder was the ball carrier. He had nowhere to run. I think he kind of got stung on that one. He waved him off, said, no, I got it, so he's going to get back up. So it's going to be second down, and Felder's going to have to come out to the game because he's kind of limping. So coming in the game for him right now is going to be number 28, Andy Wynn. So a loss of a half a yard on that play. Miller's going to keep the ball, and all of a sudden Altus grabs him and pulls him back. That was number 70, Mikey Brown. So again, a no gain for the Tigers. It's 3rd down and 10, Joseph. Definitely going to have to pass on this play.
Have to pass. Going to switch it up a little bit here, maybe.
All right, Tiger fans, we'll see if we can go ahead and come up with a play.
I hate to say it, the defense keeps stopping them.
Miller, we'll see what he's going to do. He's up under the center this time.
Here
He
we go.
spins.
He's open.
He's being pursued. Roll to the right side. He's going to throw it. Got a man open. It's
caught.
Number 2. Damon Cohey. What a great job. Good job, Kadrian Miller.
Amazing catch.
Was able to come back to the ball, catch it. And we got timeout on the field. That was a first down. And what happened was, it's not a timeout. We got an injured player that's right at the bench for the Ardmore Tigers.
Oh, I see that.
He's right here on the left side here. So we're going to go ahead and tell you who that player is in just a second, while our trainers have come across the field to make sure that he is okay. And he slid right there in front of the bench there. If you could put the binoculars on him.
Getting them on numbers 13.
Oh, that was the quarterback. That was Miller. So he's going to have to come out to play for a game. And he's going to take his time to get across the field. Coach Newby was right there to check on Kadrian Miller. He's okay. And the more he walks, the more he looks like he's going to be okay, but he's going to have to come out this play. So that means now Coach Newby is going to have to go to the young man who just caught the ball and got the first down.
That's right.
So good job by Kadrian Miller. He was able to roll, throw the ball, connect to Cohee, and get the first down because it was 3rd down and 10. The ball now is going to be set inside the Bulldogs' 36-yard line. So we'll see what Coach Newby is going to do on this play. Look to see who's going to signal caller going to be. I'm pretty sure Miller will be back in there in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Shout outs to our friends at First National Bank. And also to our friends at First Bank and Trust in downtown Ardmore. So the quarterback in the game now is going to be number 12, Jonathan Spears. And it's a fumble.
Oh.
I think the Tigers were able to jump back on it.
Recovered.
They did.
2nd down.
And that was Tyson Laster was able to jump on it. I told you, Kadrian Miller was going to be back in the game. Spears was the one who came in the game at the quarterback. I guess they thought, they say, hey, we need Damon. We got to get the ball to him some kind of way. Spears kind of botched the exchange there with the running back, but good thing for the Tigers, they were able to get there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Ardmore is inside the Bulldogs 36. Miller is up under the center. He's okay. Gets it to Laster. He's got room to go to the left side.
He's passing through.
And he's going to get the first down. Nice run, nice call. You asked for a toss, Joseph, and you got it.
Hey, yeah.
And guess what?
Makes my day.
The yardage is enough for an Ardmore Tiger first down. Tiger Band, the pride on the corner there. Can't wait to see all the fans at Noble Stadium. 2 weeks from now, Shawnee Wolves will be in town. But next week, while we're at the Carter County Fair, we're getting ready for the Ardmore Tigers and Ada Cougars. Handoff, Miller. Hands it off to his running back. Maybe a gain of a half a yard. Hey, by the way, I want to send a shout out to the Southern Riders. They're getting ready for their rodeo on tomorrow night. Let me tell you something. If you've never seen the Pony Express, it's going down at the Hardy Murphy Coliseum. The best cowboys coming up from Oklahoma City, from Spencer, Tulsa, Okmulgee, Muskogee, Tatum's, you name it, they'll all be there at, of course, at the Southern Riders Rodeo on tomorrow night at the Hardy Murphy Coliseum.
Great time.
Yes, great things happening in Southern Oklahoma. 2nd down and 9, the ball at the 24-yard line. Miller going to hand it off, and that is Tyson Laster. Look at him move. Good job, offensive line. Going down the field, Shanoa Joe leading the way for Ardmore. He had to get down to?
Get down to the 10.
No, we're going to say about the 14-yard line.
He made it 14.
So it's going to be, with 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in the 3rd period, Ardmore's trying to get in here to tie this game up. We're going to get some more scores for you here in just a few minutes. Miller back in the game, up under the center. And they're going to hand it off. Good run by the Tigers. Good job by the offensive line. Got some extra activity going on out there for the Tigers. Kelvin Wynn. And that's a first down for the Ardmore Tigers. Let's move those chains, folks. Tigers close to the red zone. That's going to be probably put at the 12-yard line. 124 and counting left right here for your Ardmore Tigers. Trying to go in to tie this game up. Very important drive. They've been able to move the ball so far, Joseph. There's the pitch. Cuts back. Turns the Jets on. Get around the corner.
There we go.
Nice double move. That is Damon Cohee. And just like the Ardmore Tigers, with a 9-play drive, running in for a touchdown. Tigers going to have to go in, and hopefully they get the snap down and kick the ball and get the extra point and tie it up. Again, every time we score, it's brought to you by Ardmore Plumbing and Supply. They've been a staple in Ardmore for almost 50 years. Your locally owned and operated plumbing supply store in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And also want to say thank you to Exceptional Community Hospital for making a difference. They are a sponsor of our pregame. So now we're waiting on the snap. Kick is on the way, and it's to the uprights, and it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're tied. Ardmore 22, Altus 22. We'll be right back on KICM.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sport-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger Football here on KICM. Thank you so much for listening here on 97.7, the big station. Joseph, we got to send a shout out to one of our sponsors. Who we got?
We got Washington Dental, our teeth-rattling play of the game sponsors. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to them. And family-owned with free consultations and financing available, it's Washington Dental. Visit WashingtonDentalClinic-Ardmore.com for more info.
They're located right there on Washington Street. So big cheer. Again, thank you, Dr. Washington, Lori, the entire crew for supporting Ardmore Tiger football. And don't forget his class, the class of 1975, they're getting ready for their 50-year reunion. They're going to be at Noble Stadium. But when we played back in the day, we played at Walker Stadium. There goes the kick. It's going to be fielded by Altus. Got to get the defense to stop him. He goes out of bounds in front of the Tigers bench. So good job for the Tigers coming up with the defensive stop on that kickoff. So now, with 1 minute exactly left in the third period, Joseph, the Tigers defense is going to be given the call to stop Altus. What do you think is going to happen, sir?
Well, I believe that we're going to stop Altus. I think we're going to do exactly what they need to do.
You know what we need, Joseph? We need a turnover.
We need a turnover.
An interception, or we need to get back there on Reed. So we're going to see if our front three can get back there and disrupt his passing game. They've been throwing a lot of side screens, a little razzle-dazzle and movement. So he goes up and he steps back, signals to his right. More than likely he is going to go to the right. He throws the ball. The ball is deep. Got to get up. It's thrown way over the intended receivers. Tigers back there on defense on that one. That was kind of a dangerous play. They almost connected on that one. But it worked out in our favor. Again, I want to say thank you to our superintendent, Mr. Andy Davis, for coming on at halftime, talking with Uncle John about some of the great things that's going on in Ardmore City Schools. Handoff. This time Wilson gets the ball. He's going to go in the middle, but multiple Tigers are coming up on the tackle. DJ Wilson was the running back for Altus. A gain of maybe a half a yard on that play. The ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Reed, the quarterback, at his own 30-yard line. He rolls to the right, going to pass it, throws it, and it's going to be caught, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Not quite. Not quite the first.
Not quite. It's going to be short by 2 yards. That was number 6, Jamel Alexander, coming up with the catch. So here we go, fourth down. They going to punt or they going to go for it? They have not punted yet. I think they're going to go for it.
I think they're going to go for it too.
I think they've gone for fourth downs at least 3 times and been successful. Well, wait a minute. We stopped them 1 time. So we'll see what their quarterback, the freshman, number 12, Jamon Reed, is going to do. They've got to get the ball down to the 45-yard line. Tigers are ready. Man in motion. And he's going to go to the left side. Oh, could have had him.
We stopped him.
So the tackle was made by the Ardmore Tigers, and that is an Altus Bulldog first down. On the tackle for Ardmore was number 52, the sophomore, Brad Hayes. So now the ball is just short of the 50-yard line, still in Altus territory. 13 seconds left on the clock for the third period.
He's running again. Number 5 takes him down.
Fans wanted a horse collar. That's not. That's Jay Sean Payne. Was able to tackle Monte Woodhouse. Now the announcer said he was brought down by his face house. Well, I hate to say this, but there's no flag on the field. So that's going to be probably the last play of this third period, and we're going to go into the fourth period. We are tied, folks, here in Altus. Don't go nowhere. Get your fingers up, 4 quarters up. We're getting ready for more Ardmore Tiger football here on 97.7 KICM. Cedric Bailey and Joseph on the call. We'll be right back.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sport-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
And welcome back to Ardmore Tiger football. We're in the fourth period here. Our score, Ardmore 22, Altus 22. And folks, listen, we got a big game going on here tonight here in Altus, Oklahoma. Again, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Todd's Lake and Country Heat and Air. Thank you so much for servicing Southern Oklahoma for 20 years of experience with fast, responsive time, and competitive pricing. Visit tlc-hvac.com for more information. And also, Exceptional Community Hospital. With an average time of 15 minutes, Exceptional Community Hospital provides fast, reliable care when it matters the most. Mostly, Exceptional Community Hospital, where someone as exceptional as you deserves our care. And we got more sponsors coming up here on KICM. I encourage you to reach out to our team, Maya, Destiny. They're all waiting to hear from you here at Keystone Broadcasting. All right, Joseph, here we go. First play of the fourth period. 2nd down and 8. Tigers on defense. Altus on offense. Here comes the pressure. And it's going to be a flag on the play. Pass was incomplete. Waiting on the officials to determine to see what happened. Hopefully it was a holding called against Altus. And you know what? I was right. They called holding. They're going to back him up. Now, meanwhile, I want to share this with you. One of the great things about having KICM TV, and you can watch on YouTube, we got people that's got it on their flat screens and everybody watching in Southern Oklahoma. These players, they're going to watch the game on the way back, and they're going to look at everything. So I just want to let you know they're concerned, they care about this game, and they want to get better. So for this first game of the season, for a team that went 3-7 last year, and 1-9 the year before, they want to do something. They want to win. They want to get better. And they're going to do that. So the call was a 15-yard penalty. Holding was the call. We saw it and got it right. So here we go.
Well, I know we couldn't go back whenever I was in high school and we were playing sports. I know we couldn't go back and watch them on YouTube.
The game has changed. 2nd down, 18. Reads back, pressure's on. Get him. Get him. He's going to force the ball. He gets it off. Pass is caught. It was a screen. And I tell you what, the Ardmore Tigers, DeRay Washington was right there, and he had the quarterback right where he wanted him, but he did that old Mahomes move and got rid of it. Do you know about the Mahomes move? Mahomes is a quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's known for getting rid of that ball like the magician.
He sure did. He got rid of it.
Washington, when he looks at that,
somehow right into the right hands.
Yes, but he had a good job, put the pressure on. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Tigers got to come up. Reed's going to keep it. He's going to run to the right. And there's a flag on the play as they go down. Now we're hoping that this is a holding call, folks. There's another flag. We got some extra activity.
Well, I saw.
I know what you're trying to say. It looks like one of the Altus players went ahead.
Taunting.
Yeah. Well, there's some verbal contact. We can't hear, verbal mouthing going on out there. So we got the back judge. He's explaining to the referee in the white cap what he saw. So there's 2 flags on the play. Pretty sure it was holding back here on Altus. And it might be an unsportsmanlike contact on either Altus or it could be on Ardmore. If it is, it's offsetting. Then they repeat the down. But we'll see what they say as they continue. Here comes the official coming our way. We'll hear what he has to say. He's explaining to coach and letting them know what's going on. Hey, Coach Jeremy Reed from Altus wants an explanation. The other officials got to tell Coach Josh Newby what's going on. So probably it's going to be offsetting. And they're going to bring the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We will see what they say. They're still discussing it. We're in the 4th period. Score's tied, 22-all. Holding is the call. First one right. Okay. Personal foul.
Personal foul indicated against the Bulldogs and personal foul indicated against Altus.
2 personal
fouls. So guess what happens? They're going to go with the holding call because there was 2 calls against Altus and 1 against Ardmore. So they had 2 calls. So they're going to back them up. It takes the ball now. It's going to be 3rd down and 15. Altus has got to get to the 40-yard line. So the ball is going to be spotted inside Altus's 46-yard line. We're in the final quarter, folks. We're tied at 22-all here on KICM. Man in motion. That is going to be Lane. There goes the snap. He's got time to throw. He throws across the middle. He's wide open, and he catches it. And he goes right down the sideline. That was Jamel Alexander. And in one play, Altus was able to get the first down and more because of a letdown in the middle for the Ardmore Tiger defense. The defender was trailing the play, was not able to catch him. So they're going to hand it off. There goes DJ. Bounces off to the left. DJ Wilson, the ball carrier. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen on that play. I think it might have been a fumble. Yeah, I believe it was.
A turnover, maybe.
Yes, a turnover. You got the old binoculars there. Anytime you see something, put them on. That's what I brought them for. We're going to get this thing right, Tiger fans. Thank you for your patience on tonight, doing everything we can. I've been anticipating this game all summer long, and we're here. And I was just thinking this team is going to be spectacular. They're going to be great.
A great game so far.
Because we got one of the toughest districts in the state, and this is what you got to do. Altus is a very, very excellent team, and that was a turnover.
Yes.
So what did I say earlier that we needed?
A good old turnover.
And guess what?
Got what you needed.
Got what we needed. So now we got to protect the ball and run the ball down the field. So there goes the pitch. Good move. Cut back. There's a flag on the play. They're going to call holding on Ardmore. So we'll see what they're going to say. Officials are discussing right now. I could be wrong. So we're waiting on the call. Personal foul face mask is the call. But they're going to call it against the Tigers. And it's holding. Oh, we got some great football going on tonight. Colorado Buffaloes taking on Georgia Tech. Third quarter. It's 13-all. We got a lot of scores. Michael's going to help me get some of these in. Kirk is in studio working on that. But we're tied at 22-all right here in Altus, Oklahoma. Beautiful night for some football, too. And I tell you what, playing on this grass field. Other scores on tonight, we got Kansas leading Wagner by a score of 39-7. That ball is ran by the Tigers. Maybe a gain of a yard on that play.
Dropped him at the 10.
UNLV, Sam Houston State Texans, 14-7. Baylor taking on Auburn. War Eagle, Baylor Bears, Sikkim, 17-10. If you're down at the station, you can see all these games going on in Oklahoma. So here we go. We got second down and 15. Miller's going to roll right, got a reverse play. Nice move by the Tigers if he can get back. That looked like no, that was not Damon Cohey. That was Kelvin Wynn. Not a bad call. But it's going to be third down and 11. Tigers need another play. The ball is at the 14-yard line. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in this ball game, and we're tied. We need a big play. Pass or run, Joseph, what are you calling?
I think they're going to go for a pass.
All right, we'll see what they're going to do. I think I'm going to agree with you on this one. He's got to get protection on the line. And it's a pitch play. Cut back. Nice move. Oh. Almost broke it. Tyson Laster was the ball carrier for the Ardmore Tigers, and Samuel Arrington, the linebacker, comes up with the stop. So now it's time for us to punt. Now listen, the last time we punt, the ball went over his head.
It sure did.
Alexander's back for the Bulldogs. See if we can get a good snap, get it off. It is a perfect snap. Kick is on the way. Good kick.
Looks good.
And it's going to take him back, and he called fair catch. So the Bulldogs are going to take it right there at the 42-yard line, and we're going to take a break and a timeout. Our score, we're tied 22-all. Ardmore Tiger football against Altus here on KICM.
Does anything these days have a lifetime warranty?
Your computer?
Nope.
Your smartphone?
Nuh-uh.
Your dishwasher? Your fridge? Most of your appliances?
None of the above. So that makes Sanders Collision the exception, because Sanders Collision offers a 100% lifetime warranty on all the work they do. That's how confident they are in the incredible service they provide. So if something fixed becomes unfixed, they'll fix it again, free of charge. Sanders Collision, just past Plainview Road on Highway 70 towards Lone Grove.
In our community, football is more than a game. It's a tradition, a passion, and a heartbeat. At First Bank and Trust Company, we're proud to stand behind our local teams on and off the field, because we're not just a bank, we're your bank. First Bank and Trust Company, investing in our youth, one Friday night at a time. Let's go! Member FDIC.
Thank you, First Bank and Trust, for all you do supporting Ardmore Tiger football on that particular run series a while ago. Altus ran it, wasn't able to catch anything, so this is second down. The pass is going to be thrown. Incomplete pass, that is correct. Tyson Laster, who's going both ways, playing defense and offense, coming up with the play. It looks like we got a player down for Ardmore. Trainer's going to come on the field to check on him. Shout out to Zoe Cradle. And them that are coming out. I'm going to get all the trainers' names this year as they come out and check on our athletes. Here comes Zoe.
Say Ardmore Tiger Payne is down at the moment.
Is that Jay Sean, number 5?
Jay Sean Payne, yes.
Okay, you put them those binoculars on. We're going to get on top of it. Coach Josh Newby is out there. Hey, listen, I want to take this time also to shout out Coach Darson Orso. He is the middle school coach for the Ardmore Tiger softball team. And I tell you what, I've been having fun being at that field, watching those middle school students, 7th and 8th graders, compete in softball. They had a game on Tuesday against Lone Grove, and the varsity team did too, but did not get a chance to make it because of rain. So be sure to go to Ardmore City Schools, to the website, to check out I think we got a game coming up on this Monday and Tuesday, and we'll be back at the field. That is Jay Sean Payne. And also we want to welcome, we got a brand new baseball coach for Ardmore, and his name is Coach Downing. His uncle was a former football state championship coach for Ardmore. His name is Tom Downing. So support Ardmore Tigers sports. Got a new boys basketball coach going to be on board, and also the girls basketball. So we'll be there to cover the Tigers. They had a great run on last year. We went to Chickasha and covered them. Had a great turnout. Was in a tough district with Oklahoma City Douglas to try to make it to state. In there with Idabel, it was great. And even we went to Atoka and did the Wampus Cat Classic, and it was pretty good. So here we go, folks. 3rd down and 10. Tigers defense. Let's go. Make some noise. Reed's going back. Pressure's on. He's going to do a screen. Throws the ball. It's caught. And he's got to block it down the field.
Brought down by number 8.
That is DeRay Washington. Was hanging on. Was able to bring him down. They ran that screen to perfection. The defensive line was back there. But there was DJ Wilson. We've had to deal with him, remember last year too as well, if you remember that game. So here we go. Wilson with the ball after the handoff.
Oh, not far.
And that is going to be tackled by one of our captains, Gino Odom for the Tigers. So that's a gain of 4. Should be 2nd and 6. 6 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. I'm going to have to bring Michael back in here because I got a question for him, so I'm going to let him know here. I'll tell him so he can get ready during our next break. And it has to do with the Dallas Cowboys, so get ready, get your thinking hat on. All right, 6 minutes and 30 seconds and counting left in this game. We're tied at 22 all. Gonna hand it off to DJ. He runs through the middle. Tigers are missing the assignments on this tackle. So you know what my question is. How did they let him get away?
And
I'm talking about Michael Parsons.
Can I legally say Alzheimer's on air? Probably not. No. I just did, so it doesn't matter. I don't know how you get rid of Parsons. I have no idea.
Yeah. Quarterback runs, he goes to the right side. But let me just say this. Here's the deal. They play the Green Bay Packers on the 28th. And it's going to be on Sunday Night Football.
To the Packers, man.
Of all the teams.
All the teams, the Packers.
He could have went to my team, the Raiders.
He could have sent them to Houston for all I care. I don't care. Keep him in Texas.
Yeah.
Should have paid the man.
Yeah,
honestly.
Right.
That's.
I just wanted to hear what you had to say. That's all.
I'm angry. You've seen my Facebook post.
Okay. 2nd down and 3. The ball at the 6-yard line. Quarterback keeps it, runs to the right side, cuts back to the left, runs into a whole bunch of Ardmore Tiger defenders. They were able to stand him up, and he went down, looks down at the 3-yard line. So that's going to be a first down and goal for Altus. First and goal for Altus. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left here in this ball game. We got a close one. Altus is knocking on the door. There goes the snap. Hands it off. Wilson, the ball carrier, and he walks in for a touchdown.
Walks it in.
So that is going to make the score now. Altus 28, Ardmore 22. Okay, scores Ada and Durant. Ada Cougars 24, Durant Lions 7. Lone Grove 14, Anadarko 7. Vacaville lost tonight 58-0. Now we're waiting on the extra point. Kick is on the way, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. Our score with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Altus 29, Ardmore 22. We'll be back on KICM 97.7, the big station.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Ardmore is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Ardmore. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
We are Kerr Pumps. Kerr Pumps has some of the best talent in the entire pump industry. Our goal is to hire the brightest people and give them the biggest challenges to produce the best work of their lives. The individuals work collectively to manufacture high-quality pumps at unbelievable lead times. Located right here in the heart of Sulphur, Oklahoma, at Kerr Pumps, we make it happen. We build pumps, pump testing, pump overhauls. We sell service, unmatched support, and advanced diagnostics. We do build pumps, but we also sell service. Here at Kerr Pumps, we're looking for you, a team of professionals dedicated to being the leaders in the industry. If you'd like to apply in person, we are located at 2214 West 14th Street in Sulphur or online at kerrpumps.com.
And welcome back here on KICM TV. I'm Cedric Rayleigh along with Joseph and Michael Gabbard here checking out some scores. Meanwhile, it's 29-22 here. And we're checking on the score between the battle axe between Denison and Sherman. Oh my. Denison 28, Sherman 10. The Bearcats. There goes the kickoff.
Number 3 is running it.
And look at the Tigers go. He's got a little blocking right there. Good job by Ardmore. And that is going to be Kelvin Wynn. Yeah, and I guess Denison said, hey, y'all got that axe back, so we're going to take it back up near the border to Denison, Texas. Okay, folks, here we go. We got 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game. Joseph.
See if we can run it a few times and then just send it up, get some extra mileage, do a pass.
We're going to see what the Ardmore Tigers coaching staff is going to be able to do, what kind of play they're going to be able to come up with. Looking at the backfield, Matt Felder, number 7, number 13, Kadrian Miller. Waiting on the pass from right. The pursuit is on. He's running for his life. Got to get rid of the ball. And he's going to be tackled for a huge loss by, of course, that was Sean Pitts who comes up with a huge loss. And in that situation, Miller was not able to recover and throw the ball away. He takes a huge loss. So he goes all the way back to the 23-yard line after the Tigers had the ball at the 35-yard line. We're going to pull up some more scores here in just a second and let you know what's going on. Guthrie and Tuttle, we told you about them earlier. Putnam City West lost to Southeast 21-13. There's a flag on the play. Runs to the right side, goes out of bounds in front of the Tiger bench. That is Felder, the ball carrier. Got to go back and check on those other matchups. El Reno taking on Chickasha in the fourth period. El Reno 42, Chickasha 20. Bishop McGinnis in the fourth period against Deer Creek 17-14 is the score in that game. Duncan and Bridge Creek 24-13 is our score. And the matchup between McAllister and Broken Bow there in the third period. And it looks like Broken Bow is leading that game by 2 points by a score of 16-14. Ada taking on Durant, leading that game 24-7.
Playing Ada next week.
That's right. We'll be at the campus of East Central University. But right now, it's second down and 22. Miller's back. He's going to throw the ball. Caught! Right! Nice catch. I said it was due for him, and they found him, connected. And looks like he's going to go down at the 27-yard line. So they cut half of the yards that they lost back. Had to get to the at least 25-yard line. No, correction, 35-yard line.
Personal foul.
And they're going to call a penalty against Altus. Personal foul. So they should tack that yardage on Joseph after the play. We'll take the yardage, and they're going to mark it off. That's 5.
That'll be the whole 10. Got it back.
That's 10. Now he's going to go 15. Keep on walking. Keep walking.
Keep going with it.
So that's going to put the Tigers at the 40-yard line. So we went from a 2nd and 35, and now we're at 3rd down and 5. So we made up 30 yards. Tiger fans, let's go. 4 minutes and 7 seconds. We got to get the first down to keep this drive going. Miller's up under the center. They're going to run it through the middle. He gets down at the 46-yard line, and we needed to get to the 45. You know what that means? The yardage is enough for an Ardmore Tiger first down.
First down.
Move those chains. Let's go. Good job, offensive line. Marcus Ford, the center, blocking, makes some noise for the Tigers, and they ran that on the left side. This is a test for your offensive line. How bad do you want this game, Tigers? Clock is running. We trail 29-22, 3:54 and counting. Cohee goes back. Miller's going to roll left, trying to throw the ball, and he throws it to his receiver. And that was Matt Felder, and he wasn't able to come up with the pass. If he had caught it, it would have been a gain about 3 or 4 yards. Ball is just at the 45-yard line. Still time. We need a big play. Catch him sleep, see what we can do. If it was me, I'd try to get Cohee involved in the play. We'll see what the coaches are going to do. Miller's going to come up. Felder's back there. Cohee going to the right. Throws the ball. It's knocked up in there and it's intercepted. Laster's chasing him down. What happened on that play? The offensive line knew what he was going to do, and he jumped up and knocked the ball up in there. And when he did that, that gave the ball right to Altus Bulldogs. So now with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left, there's only one thing left to do. Turnover. Can somebody from the Tigers get back there and put the pressure on the quarterback? I don't think they've sacked him, but maybe 1, maybe 2 times. So we'll see what they're going to do.
We've had a couple turnovers tonight already, I believe, so.
Yeah, well, we need one more. Anything's possible. If they throw the ball, looking for our defensive backs to be right there to come up with the INT. So we'll see what they're going to do. Their quarterback, number 12, the freshman, Jamon Reed, back in the pistol, waiting on the snap. Good job by the Tigers on the defense. It will get him down. He's down. Oh, he fell down. That is down. Thank you. He helped us by going 5 yards the wrong way. So with the pressure, the good play of the Tigers. Now looking at the timeout situation left, Ardmore's got 3 timeouts, and Altus has got 3. So guess what happens? We got to start using our timeouts now. And we're in good time. You got plenty of time. You use them at the right time. So we're going to keep it right here. Going to get some more scores. See if we can pull them up for you on tonight. Again, thank you, everybody. Remember, this is our first game of the season. We're playing the Altus Bulldogs for their seniors. They're trying to knock us off, but they haven't beat us in the last 2 years. Meanwhile, we got some scores. Edmond Memorial, they beat Dell City by a score of 35-0. Putnam City West lost to Southeast out of Oklahoma City, 21-13. Gainesville played tonight, and they got shut out 71-0. Don't know what was going on in Cook County, but it was not a good game for the Leopards. Also, other games going on in our district, Oklahoma City Bethany. They're playing they're playing Noble, the Bears. Bethany is leading that game 14-13. Booker T. Washington out of Tulsa taking on the Ruffers out of Muskogee. 21-14 is that score. Lawton MacArthur playing Elgin in the 4th period. Elgin 42, Lawton Mac 14. Meanwhile, our score here in Altus. Bulldogs 29, Tigers 22. Waiting on the officials. Sick of the play. Joseph, can we come up with another defensive stop?
Well, I sure hope so. Sure hope we can.
Okay, 3 minutes, 28 seconds after that timeout called by the Tigers. Coach is taking the time. It should have been a long timeout,
Hopefully we can shake them.
Come on, turnover. Yeah, I wonder what's up. Officials hit the run. Let's hit that clock. Let's go.
There will be timeouts being called.
Tigers got 2 left. And Bulldogs got one. Oh, good pass, good tackle. Oh, man, that was a good play. He disrupted him.
Number 27 was on it.
Gino Odom was right there on it for the Tigers. We finally able to see something where we disrupted their quarterback, where he was not able to make the connection. So that's going to be 3rd down and 22. We need 2 more stops. Let's go, Ardmore. Reed is back in the pistol. We need an INT. We need a turnover. He's coming back. The pressure's on. Washington gets up in his face. They throw a screen. Get him. He pulls him down.
Pulls him down at the
Good job by the Tigers on that defense.
He's up to the 30-yard line.
On that particular play, looked like that was Gino Odom was able to get back there. And Stubblefield was the one to come up. So, 3 minutes, 8 seconds left. They did not get the first down. It's 4th down and 10. Tigers still have 1 timeout left. One thing I can say, Joseph, is our defense is not giving up in this game.
No, they're not.
So we're just going to keep it right here. Again, thank everybody for checking us out here on 97.7 KICM, listening to us. Don't forget now we got other games that's on KICM TV. Kingston and Medill. Last I heard, Kingston was winning that one. Next week, the 5 Mile Feud. Lone Grove Longhorns, Plainview Indians. Plainview is off this week. So I'm pretty sure they were just hanging out over there. Well, not tonight there. They were watching online because Lone Grove was in Anadarko on tonight. So you can check out all the different games. Dixon was on playing Colgate tonight. That's on KICM TV as well. All right, here we go, folks. It's 4th down and 10 yards. Altus has got the ball. They're inside the Tigers' territory on the 30-yard line. So we're going to see what Coach Reed is going to do. Ardmore's done pretty good. They had some pressure. Okay, the game now between Lone Grove and Anadarko is in overtime. It's tied at 28-all. The game between Pauls Valley and Lindsay. Lindsay's up 13-6. Ryan leading Maysville 46-0. And Dixon and Colgate. Dixon 28, Colgate 14. Go Comets. All right, here we go. They got a flag on the play. They're going to call offsides against the Tigers, so that means they're going to move the chain. They're going to move the ball up 5 yards. That is not going to be a first down. So they just can't do it again. You don't want to give them a first down by default. Altus is being smart, being conservative with the clock. Very important for Ardmore on this particular series. You went from a 4th down and 10 to now 4th down and 5. Reed is the quarterback, number 12. Wilson is the running back, number 2. Got a man in motion. That is Lane. Reed goes left. Progression is on. Throws it backside. It's caught. They sold it.
Stopped him at the 25.
Alexander comes up with the catch. So the Tigers with 1 timeout left. Clock's going to roll. I mean, that was a nice call because they made you think they was going to the left, but all of a sudden Reed shifts and goes to the right, and he finds Alexander wide open going across the middle. So now we'll see if Altus is going to keep the ball on the ground. I'd be surprised if they pass it. I think they're going to hand it off to Allen. And they do. He goes to the left side.
He's taking it to
almost breaks it for a touchdown.
Number 9.
Looked like the Tigers on that particular play was had to come up with the tackle on there. Clock is rolling, 2:26. 1 timeout left for the Tigers. 3-4. Altus. It's going to be 2nd down and short. Pretty sure they're going to keep the ball on the ground again. Let the play clock go down as much as they can. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Reed comes up, steps back. There's the snap. Again, they hand it off to Wilson. He's going to dance the left, and he's in for a touchdown. So that's going to put 35 points on the board now for Altus. Tigers did everything they possibly could on that particular play. So now we're going to wait on the extra point attempt. Their field goal kicker is going to be Riker Timms. Waiting on the snap. Hold is underway and the kick is up through the uprights and it's good. So our score with 1 minute, 54 seconds left in this ball game. Altus 36, Ardmore 22. You're listening and watching Ardmore Tiger football on KICM TV and on 97.7, the big station, KICM.
The Bramlett Agency in Ardmore has been providing risk reduction programs to our community since 1948. As independent insurance agents, your Bramlett Agency advisors are empowered to custom design commercial insurance or employee benefit plans that are tailored to your needs. At the Bramlett Agency, they feel strongly that you should receive more from your investment than an insurance policy. The Bramlett Agency, our risk reduction specialist, helping to protect your most valuable assets. Call 223-7300 to speak with one of the Bramlett risk advisors.
Exceptional Community Hospital. Your Ardmore Hospital is now open. We're a full-service hospital focused on addressing the healthcare needs of the community. We offer a wide range of care, including on-site labs and radiology services. You can count on friendly and caring staff, experienced physicians, and personalized care plans during a hospital stay or emergency visit. Plus, our streamlined check-in processes keeps your wait to a minimum. Exceptional Community Hospital Ardmore, because someone as exceptional as you deserves our care.
Once again, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting us right here, the Bramlett Agency and Exceptional Community Hospital. Thank you for supporting. And to all of our sponsors for Ardmore Tiger football. There goes the kick. And it's going to go out of bounds. So we're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. Hey, don't forget to stay tuned at the end. We'll do a quick recap of the games before we get on the highway to go on back. And, Joseph, I just want to just ask you, what do you think about this game for the first season, your first one here for the Ardmore Tigers on this evening? What do you think, brother?
It was an exciting, great game to top off the beginning of the season. I just wish that Ardmore would have done a little bit more.
That's all right. You're going to get better. This is the first game. You got to see where you stand and what you can do.
Everyone's learning a lot. Hopefully they re-watch the game and learn from their mistakes and what they did good.
Yeah, that's what it is. One thing we do is we build up our team. We support them. And they'll be watching. They'll be back. They'll be all right. We go to Ada next week. Ada played Durant on tonight, got the win over them, so we'll be there in Ada. So here's Miller. He's back up under the center. I think he's going to put the ball up in there. He has an opening for a second, but wasn't able to get there. The pocket collapsed. Miller tried to make something happen on his own. He wasn't able to do so. Gets up a little slow, but he's okay. So it's going to be second down and 10. Again, think all the so there's a penalty on the play. They're going to call holding against the Tigers. That's going to back them up. Pretty sure Altus is going to take that penalty. That's going to back up the Tigers now to the 25 or the 20-yard line. Yep, 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
So, see what he's going to do up under the center this time. Miller rolls right, pressure's on, and they're going to drag him down to the ground. Altus is just steady coming in there.
Got to give it to Altus tonight. The defense has been pretty good.
Like I said, you know, they probably had on the board in the locker room, no more Ardmore, something crazy like that. But anyway, that's okay. We got a young team. We're building them up. Got a lot of great guys that's getting on this team to come to compete and play in some good ball. So it's third down and 30. Third and 30. 1 minute and counting left in this ball game. Want to say thank you to all the Tiger fans. That's a fumble. Ball's going to go down. There was a problem with the exchange with Ford and Miller. Tigers do recover the ball. Looks like that's number 77. I see 77, but I don't see his name on the roster. So it's going to be.
Now it's third down.
That's third down. That's what they're saying, third down. Because we had a penalty a while ago and they backed it up.
That's right.
So it's going to be third down.
Still 30. Third down, still got 30 to go.
Yeah, Tigers going to let the clock run on out.
Yeah.
We'll do our post game real quickly after this. Hand it off. Nowhere to go. Should be the last play of the game. Tigers going to go ahead and go and run off the field. Might as well do that. 8 seconds, 7, 5. Well, looks like we got our final score on tonight. The Tigers, they fall to the Bulldogs by a score of 36-22. We went into this fourth period tied up, but Altus was able to come up with the win.
Head-to-head in the first half.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. Our final score right now here from Altus, Ardmore 22, Bulldogs 36. We'll be right back with our closing comments here on KICM.
PayMe checking is the #1 debit card at Communication Federal. With good reason, because you earn real money rewards with your Visa debit card. With Communication Federal, you can get a fresh, shiny, new debit card at the branch same day, so you can get out there and do your thing and get rewards for doing it. Open your PayMe checking account online at comfedcu.org or at any branch in just a few minutes. PayMe checking, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Stewart's Family Dentistry has been providing dental services to the families in this area for over 30 years. Their full range of services include dental implants, bleaching, and cosmetic dentistry, same-day crowns and bridges, orthodontics, preventative, and pediatric dentistry. They'll even file your dental insurance for you. Stewart's Family Dentistry wants to be your family's dentist. Conveniently located in Ardmore, just south of Walmart on Merrick Drive, 223-6720. In Marietta, across from Bank First, 276-3055, and in Medill, across from Amazing Grace Boutique, 795-3360.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sports-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
In our community, football is more than a game. It's a tradition, a passion, and a heartbeat. At First Bank and Trust Company, we're proud to stand behind our local teams on and off the field because we're not just a bank, we're your bank. First Bank and Trust Company, investing in our youth, one Friday night at a time.
Let's go!
Member FDIC.
Southern Tech, your community technology center, takes this unique opportunity to recognize all our students and alumni participating in local athletic events. We see you. You are sports announcers, videographers, trainers, band members, cheerleaders, or Pom Squad members. You are team members on the field or court, and you are avid fans in the stands. Beyond our walls, you are still Southern Tech students, and we root for you. Southern Tech, where education empowers.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Ardmore is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Ardmore. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
And welcome back here on 97.7 KICM, the big station. Our final score on tonight, 36-22 was the final. And by the way, I want to say thank you again to all of our sponsors. Was just at Applebee's the other day, so I want to say thank you to my waitress, Caitlin, and for taking care of my wife, Darla, and I. We patronize with all the different businesses Again, thank you to Stewart's Dentistry. Always looking out for my brother Bobby. Y'all know him in Ardmore at Mr. Walmart. That's what we call him. And all the fine people that are supporting us here in Ardmore. But Joseph, I just got to say, man, what did you like the most about this game? Because even though we lost, there were a lot of good things that I saw tonight. But what do you have to say?
I love at the beginning of the game, just the offense, the plays that were being made at the beginning of the game. It was really head-on-head competition. And then somehow the second half there, they just kind of lost the lead.
Yeah, but they were in it until the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And that's what the deal is. But remember when they took it over in the second half and we came out of there and we had the ball and we drove down the field, but it stalled. See, I knew that was coming. But the most important thing is it was just a few turnovers. Miller threw the ball. They knew what he was going to do. They knocked the ball up in the air and was able to come up and get with it. But our defense did pretty good, came up with some turnovers, and was able to get the job done. And so now, hey, lesson learned. We pick up, we get ready for next week. We're 0-1, but that's all right. It's 3 non-conference games, and then we got a bye, and then we get ready to play, of course, our district play. Mike, you're in the game. Michael Gabbard, your comments, please.
Well, you can always take positives even from the loss in the first game of the season anyway, because you got to think about it. You've been out of football for a while. Now you've got new players, you've got new kids on the team, young kids that are playing, and it's hard to really get a good idea of what you are before the first game of the season. So going into a fourth quarter and into game 2, you have a better idea of what you can do well versus what you can't do well. And I think tonight Ardmore kind of figured out what they couldn't do well tonight in regards to, I guess, and a lot of it to me I felt like was the defensive pressure on the inside and getting to the quarterback. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make in game 2 of the season against Ada.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's going to be next week. And we got a long weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, so the team's got time to watch film and make adjustments and get prepared. We're going to close out. We do get the final score. Thank you to our in-studio producer, Kurt Mays, for able to let us know the final score in that overtime. It was Anadarko beating the Lone Grove Longhorns by a score of 36-35. And, of course, Lone Grove will be in Plainview. They play them next week. I'm not sure where that location is, but be sure to check out the morning show. Kirk Mays and Uncle John will have all that information, and I'll be stopping in later on over the week. And just want to say thank you. We appreciate all the texts I got. Everybody just telling everybody safe travels. We got almost a 3-hour drive heading back home that we'll be heading on back to Ardmore. But I want to say thank you to all the fans who made it. And, Michael, thank you for making that drive because you came in from Atoka. But guess what? We made it by the grace of God. But again, tonight, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting us, Ardmore Tiger Football, here on the big station, 97.7 KICM. We're out of here, and we will see you next time. And thank you for watching and listening to Ardmore Tiger Football on 97.7 KICM. I'm Cedric Bailey, along with Joseph and with Michael Gabbard. God bless you, and have a good day.